Heck of a week.
Alright, we are live. So yeah, last week you guys collected your weapons so that you could protect yourselves in Helheim. And now you have are continuing your search for Loki. I'll go over the rules of Helheim real quick, just so everyone knows them again. For every 24 hours you spent in Helheim, you gain 1 level of Hell Fatigue. This means a -1 to your con score. This can be removed with a Greater Restoration spell or better. If you want to take a long rest, you must make a DC 20 con save to get your hit points and hit dice back, and a DC 20 wisdom save to get your spell slots and class abilities back. To do a successful short rest, you only have to do a DC 20 wisdom save. Undead enemies can only take damage from radiant or fire damage. If you die in Helheim, your body needs to leave Helheim first before you can be resurrected. But your spirit gets removed from your body, and you gain all the undead abilities, so immunity to all damage except for radiant and fire. But you lose the ability to take long rest or short rests, and death saving throws. So if you are reduced to 0 hit points as a spirit, you die permanently, and only a wish spell can bring you back. Keep in mind as an undead that, for example, lots of healing spells also don't work on you, or the consumption of healing items, because you're a spirit. It'll just pass through you.
What about classic 3.5 rules where, well, in this case it'd be
I
necrotic?
don't know the 3.5 rules. I don't know the 3.5 rules, so I have no idea.
Because negative energy, although these for 5e, it's necrotic, heals you.
I do not know inflict wounds. I'm sorry.
That sadly did not work.
I had one of the first campaigns I ever joined. They assumed that I was playing a necromancer, and they assumed that was how it worked in 5e. And I was like, hey, I'm not gonna stop you if you want to heal my zombies. Like, I'm about it. Like, go ahead. And we just kept that for the whole mini campaign we did.
Can everyone see properly with their dark vision here? As you are now in Helheim in a large frozen storm. You see a long bridge that you have to cross.
Is this guy guarding? Does he look like a guard
This
of
guy
the bridge?
standing here? No,
Yes.
he does not look like a guard. He looks like he's standing in a line.
Realizing it's dark, I'll pull out my goggles of the night that make my eyes look big and cartoony and put them on.
Alright, then I'll increase your dark vision. Give me a sec.
Yeah, because I don't naturally have it. So I'm now a rainbow-colored satyr in spiky armor with googly eyes.
It was already on,
Okay, thank you. Oh, I just had the darkness setting on my tablet really, really low. That's on me.
This person, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Well, look at Beauregard and say, "Greetings, young man. Can I ask you a question?"
I'll kind of look at the others.
I mean, he's already asked you a question, so what's
Yeah,
harm in another?
but I'm still looking at the others with a, are you guys seeing this?
Yep.
Oh, so I'll turn to the guy Sure, not guaranteeing I'll have an answer, but I'll try.
What came first, the dragon or the egg? I've been scholaring around this for quite a long time, and I can't seem to figure it out.
Well, I'm sure, like, the egg in general, maybe not necessarily the dragon egg, but, like, the egg as an essence probably came before anything else. And then there was, like, chickens and lizards and elephants and anything else to come in eggs. And then there was dragons.
Elephants do not come in eggs. Or do
What?
they? How have
I'm
you
just gonna bite
preoccupied
you.
this information?
What did he say?
Elephants do not come from eggs. How do you know this?
And I will set out my little egg-shaped thing that is my marble elephant. And I will use it to summon the marble elephant.
Whoop. Give you inspiration for using it. It's a good one. Holy
Yeah,
moly.
I've
Eggs
been
are
waiting all
older than
day to use
elephants. But that does not prove that they have been earlier than the dragon.
Oh, no. I'm just meaning, like, eggs in general. Like, obviously, in the morning, I want eggs way before I want to fight a dragon. So, I mean...
Who would want eggs when you can have the glory of fighting a dragon?
I hope we're staying around here for 3 days talking about
Not
this.
to push the conversation, but you're in line, correct?
Correct.
Pointing towards the guy.
We are waiting for our numbers to be announced to have judgment over where we will spend in Helheim.
You've been here for quite some time, I would presume, if you're this far back. Did you happen to see a large animal, Fenrir, as well as the god Loki come through here?
I have not seen a Loki, but I have seen a large animal pass through.
Did you see which way they went?
Points towards the other end of the bridge.
Thank you. If you don't mind, we're actually not deceased. So I would ask if we're just gonna go by.
There are more spirits on the bridge, but you can just walk through them.
Perfect. I'm going. Excuse me. I don't want to try and run through them, but I am gonna try and just go by.
Kadelka's just gonna.
Seems to be working without any problems.
Oh, great.
As I go by, I'll say to him, you should look into the creation myth of Bahamut and Tiamat if you're interested in learning more about dragons and eggs.
What? That children's story from another world? That's not how dragons were created.
You're allowed to believe that. I won't judge you for it.
Kadelka's is gonna be walking through the ghost and waving her hand like you wave away smoke.
Yeah. So, like some of them react to it, like ha ha ha, and others are completely unreactive to it.
Oh, that's
You
a big
there!
thing.
And another pacifist scholar ghost points at Corin.
Yes.
What are you doing?
We're currently in a quest from Odin to do a job for him.
A quest. And would you say that it is your choice to do that quest?
Yeah, I mean, we could leave, so yeah, absolutely.
Can you really, though?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, kinda, yeah. I mean, I would hope so.
We're not gonna, but yeah, we could.
So you're not gonna, but you could.
Yep.
Doesn't that mean that you don't actually have free will?
No.
Okay, you're stuck in a line.
Keep going. This man's an idiot.
And I'll walk through him. Freaking weirdo.
Beauregard is completely mind fucked
Your
with this,
actions
like,
are only representations of your life experiences. They are not your own actions. You are a slave to your history. Remember that well.
But
Bye!
history.
Fucking idiot.
Here you see next to the bridge, looking around, very strict. You see a large, fiery dog.
That's a big
Is
dog.
this warm?
Basically.
Could I throw down some meat for him?
Yes, you may.
Alright. Would I be able to roll animal handling to make him more friendly?
You may try.
I will try. Eh.
The dog looks at the meat, picks it up with his mouth, smells it, throws it away, and you see from afar a sort of mutant dragon eating it, and the dragon seems to be very happy about it.
Oh. Cool. I guess he doesn't want to... I don't even know what to throw down there.
as long as he's
The-
not
the-
eating
the one of the-
us.
one of the another one of those scholars turns around. Garm only eats the living. He has no interest in anything that is dead. He gave it to his best friend Nihog. He likes to eat corpses.
Ah. Thanks.
Ooh, that's.
Oh, really? For a second there, I thought it would be like the best irony if a flaming dog was a vegetarian.
Seared up some meat when he ate it.
Well, I mean, he's a good friend at least to give his, his homie the food.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ghosts on this bridge, correct?
More than you can see. Like if you stand still, you're standing in somebody.
Okay, I would definitely like to try. I would like to signal out to everyone to try and not. Go ahead if you can to try and walk through people. I don't want this big monster thing trying to think it wants to eat us.
He could probably understand us.
Yeah, he probably could, but the less hassle from him, the better. I would guess. I'm gonna. Corin's gonna try to stay out of his way. Like does not want to be even looked upon by this thing.
So Kadoka is gonna ask the scholar, hey, so when you say like Nidhogg and whatnot, do you mean the same Nidhogg that's been like destined to like swallow the sun and stuff?
That is limited to my knowledge, but his job currently is to eat as many corpses as possible. How do you think corpses disappear?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Oh no.
But I saw that coming.
Long ago, a great Viking named Ragnar Lothbrok crossed the sea and found new lands to raid. When he returned, his ship was removed from the sea and preserved. Over time, the ship started to rot, and the planks were removed and replaced. Over 1,000 years later, Ragnar Lothbrok's ship has nothing left of the original ship. Is the ship still Ragnar Lothbrok's?
In the literal sense, no, but in the metaphysical sense, yes.
And what if we take all the items of the original ship, restore them, and build a new ship? Is that then the new ship of Ragnar? Is that then the ship of Ragnar Lothbrok?
In spirit, maybe?
But which one of these ships is then the real one?
Neither are, but at the same time, both are.
Now, what if this already happened halfway? Say the ship breaks exactly in two, and we rebuild it and and put new original material on the lost part, and then we have two ships of Ragnarok books. Which one is then more real?
Neither.
Interesting. Why are they neither?
Because there are two halves of a different whole.
The replaced ship is also the ship of Ragnar Lothbrok, and the other ship is also the ship of Ragnar Lothbrok. But now that they both have original material, neither are the ship of Lothbrok. This does not make much sense.
Because they have gone through a sort of metamorphosis. They have the ancestry of. Think of it as like someone having two children. Half of themselves isn't either, but the other half is something else. And so they wind up becoming their own different ship.
Ah, very interesting. As Sue notices that Garm like walks away from the conversation and like raises his paw and puts it on the backpack where the food comes from.
Yeah, me too. Oh, hold on. I'll throw out a scroll to speak with animals, and I'll talk to Garm for a sec. Are you hungry?
No, I am not.
No.
But my friend
Oh.
Nihog is still hungry, and he really liked what you made.
Oh. Okay. Well, I got some more.
Could you give it to me so I could give it to him?
Sure. What kind of food would you like? I got different kinds of rations for different kinds of beings. Stuff for celestials, stuff for infernals. I got stuff for dragons.
Dragons.
I'll put down the portable hole. Something I don't fall through the fucking floor. I don't think that's how portable hole works, but I'll put it down. I'll drag out a month's supply of rations for specifically dragons. And I'll pass it down to him.
Garm picks it up with his mouth and throws it into the same direction again.
That's all I got of the pre-made stuff.
Nihog says thank you.
He's very welcome. I'm Sue. You have a wonderful day.
I am Garm.
Sue, ask him if he knows anything about Loki.
He probably does.
I mean, yeah, that's if he was willing to help, we could give him more food or something, possibly.
I mean, I don't have any more food specifically for dragons. I mean, I have a bunch of other shit, but
I mean, I have no idea what he said, so I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I have no idea.
I'll bug him about it if we see him again. For now, we don't even have really a lay of the land. For all we know, the information he could offer us will be more useful in some other form.
All right, then let's continue on.
I look back to Beauregard, still stuck at the other guy.
Whoa.
Going over
Like-
eggs.
As Goran approaches
every
the...
time as a highly intelligent being who usually doesn't have any concern in the world, he is just mentally overwhelmed. He's never thought about philosophy before.
As Goran approaches the next pacifist caller, is like, hey, do you know that it is impossible to kill yourself?
It's I mean, I'm sure I've seen.
Have you ever heard of the lapse of the multiverse and the different choices we make and probability that happens?
I'm sure I heard it somewhere at some point from something.
Isn't it fascinating? If you would take a knife and you would stab yourself in the throat, you would survive because you would still be conscious to realize that you stabbed yourself in the throat. In a different universe, you would die. But in the universe that you are present in, because your conscious being is still active, it means that you could keep stabbing your throat without dying. Isn't that fascinating?
I don't take much interest in other forms of self-mutilation. Knives are usually best put to carving and skinning and stabbing others, typically. But
Of course,
I mean,
but this is a hypothetical where one would attempt to kill themselves. If you were to jump off of this bridge, you would survive.
go for it. I would be glad to record that information for you if you wanted to try.
I am already dead.
Beauregard breaking over the edge.
That would not solve anything.
Did you die by testing this theory?
No, I died because someone found me annoying.
That's not hard to believe.
Yeah, that's exactly how you test the theory, though.
Well, I hope that wherever you end up is somewhere you can meet someone that tried one of those.
That would be impossible.
Yeah, I don't know. It
For
sounds
one-
like
for one,
anything's
if-
possible, you know.
For one, if someone died in a suicide attempt, that would just mean that we were in a multiverse in one of the multiverses where he succeeded on his death.
Yeah.
Not that his conscious being would attempt suicide.
True. That
Keep
sounds
walking.
deep and articulate.
Think it through. If you're ever in trouble, just try to kill yourself. You will not succeed. Just keep fighting. Much better choice.
I think these
He's
people are a
with your
bad
mama.
influence on Beauregard.
Well, they've been here probably in this line for forever now. It feels like probably.
A skeletal woman sits on a throne at the end of the bridge. Greetings. Why are you here, living ones? This is the realm of the dead.
Well, as I mentioned, well, I guess you wouldn't have heard, but we are actually here on a quest from Odin to try and find Loki and Fenrir.
The god of mischief has entered Helheim very long ago, and I have not seen him leave. Fenrir has arrived maybe half a day ago. We did not see him leave. But you need permission from the Queen of Helheim, to wander around here. You must first go to Hela to gain her permission to walk these lands, or else Hell itself will turn against you. Step through the mouth, and you will go to the throne room. And you can make your appeal to the daughter of the god of mischief.
I mean, I'm not gonna wait around
I-
here.
I guess I'll give a look to everyone, kind of snap my fingers at Beauregard. If that is what it takes, then we'll try to make our appeal.
Alright.
Feed Nidhogg more.
Sorry?
I told her to feed Nidhogg more. He's hungry.
You living people must kill more people to do that.
That's pretty common.
I'll do my best then, I guess.
Yikes.
You hear that, guys? Fireballs for everybody.
Sounds like a plan. You think if I cast a whirlwind with this focus, it's gonna turn into a fire tornado?
Does Whirlwind do damage?
Yes.
Then I would be sick. I'd be down to see it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, as a note, the fire wand thing Galka has tucked behind her ear like a pencil.
Huh, nice.
You're sick, roll 20 is acting strange.
Typical roll 20.
Ah, the portal's on the fritz. This is gonna turn into a big he said, she said, and Loki's gonna say, "Oh no, I didn't do anything wrong," and then we're gonna have to find out if he actually did anything wrong.
Yeah, apparently he's been here for a long while, but Fenrir hasn't. So either Loki had a fake, like maybe someone disguised themselves as Loki, or Loki was there and or had his fake self here. There's a lot that could be going on here.
Could also just been that the gate guard lied to us.
It's
Maybe.
also a possibility. As you enter the throne room of hell, here it is a bit better lit. As you see, at the middle, you see Hela, the queen of Helheim, with a bunch of Valkyries.
Anyone else? I could plead our case here, or if someone else feels like they need to do it, I would. Just to be clear, I'm a pretty direct person, so I will just tell it how it is, unless we feel the need to.
I mean, that was my plan, so by all means.
Corin will take a few steps forward at the end of the stairs and kind of look towards Gita to ask for permission, as if like to come up.
The Valkyrie looks at you in disgust and says, "Living filth does not get, your bodies do not belong in Helheim. You insult the queen by being here. How dare you? How dare you come into her realm?" The queen raises her hand and says, "Gita, quiet. I am curious why the living would risk their lives coming to my realm. Least we can do is hear them out. But my queen, you deserve better than this filth. I decide what I deserve, Gita." The Valkyrie steps aside and says, You may all approach Queen Hela."
Thank you, and I'll slowly make my way up. Giving a quick bow, Coronel bow at the waist before looking back up. Queen Hela, I thank you for allowing us to speak our case. We have been brought here for a simple task. The guardian of the Bifrost, Heimdall, was recently killed, and Tyr's arm has been severed. And for this reason, we've been sent to locate Loki and Fenrir, who are the supposed individuals that have done this. We would beseech you to aid us in this endeavor to find them and bring them, dead or alive, back to Odin.
I have another idea, if I may speak it as well. Do we have access to Valhalla from here? Like in Helheim?
No.
Hmm.
Valhalla is connected to Asgard.
Does it work like, this is a question for the DM. Does it work like Asgard is like the central point? So like if you wanted to get to Helheim from Valhalla, you have to go to Asgard, then Helheim?
No, more like there are two separate realms, and you connect them basically through through Yggdrasil, the tree, and there are like different branches and parts of the
Okay,
tree.
gotcha.
Midgard is probably the center point. But basically there are two realms where the dead people go to. Valhalla is for everyone that dies in battle and is rewarded for their glorious death in battle, and everyone else ends up in Helheim. So if you die for any other reason than fighting, you end up in hell.
Yikes.
See, the murder stinks to high hell, and there There is debate amongst the bridge goers if they even saw Loki come by. Certainly Fenrir did, though. The bite marks do seem much like a wolf attack. Perhaps we should speak to Fenrir before we go trouncing to Loki.
You make brutal accusations of my father and my brother.
I mean, a murder has been committed.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta
Yeah,
accuse somebody.
They
We've
fled
known
You get nothing
Heimdall
done
for
by
2
waiting.
years now. Yes, that is the assumption that, from what we could tell from the evidence as well as from Odin, we believe that they are here. Yes.
How dare you? Gita comes into the conversation again and points her sword at you guys. How dare you accuse the Queen's father and brother of these crimes with your filthy life presence?
He is literally the god of mischief. I wouldn't put it past him just to do this for laughs.
A god would not break his solemn oaths of peace and fealties in the balance of the cosmic universe.
Isn't that his...
Valkyrie!
Oh, okay. Look,
As all the Valkyries they're pointing out and like standing ready to attack.
as much as I would like to agree with you, what we do know is that Heimdall is dead, and the evidence, as pointed out by Odin himself, seems to point towards Loki and Fenrir. And while I would not question a god's integrity, Odin is someone I trust, and he has assigned this task. So I beseech you, Hela, if you would please aid us to resolve this matter, we would be very grateful.
Gita, I must say they make sense of their arguments, and the matter at least requires some research and talking to. I think we should... My queen. They have manipulated you and gaslighted you into doing Odin's bidding. Helheim is independent of it. We should strike them down even thinking they could make demands of you.
You're quite the Valkyria commander interrupting your god.
I am her first advisor. I have the right to speak freely.
Is that true?
Hela nods.
Well, Queen Hela, even if you would not help us in this endeavor. Even then, we would only ask permission to roam these lands to do this search ourselves. We require nothing from you other than your blessings to be here and to be allowed to be here. If you would like to help us in this matter, we would be quite grateful. But otherwise, I would not demand you of anything.
They make solemn arguments, Gita. Can you top those? Only with my blade. I shall strike them down before they can follow up with more filth. Valkyrie, help me! Show them the truth. Would you like to see something in response to that?
Am I allowed to feed them to the hungry dog outside? You know, if we take him alive. Otherwise, I can go to Nidhogg. He's hungry too.
Unless sadly, Valkyries do not have corpses.
Oh. Do
Queen
planetars?
Hela, yeah, they're like
This is
some-
also a Valkyrie, just a bigger one. They're all Valkyries.
I gotcha.
Queen Hela, in the notion of peace that was mentioned before, we do not wish for violence here. We only wish to enact justice for what was done to Heimdall, and to see things set correctly. I do not wish to bring any further violence within your realm.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check against Gita's intimidation check.
It's persuasion? Okay, my persuasion's okay.
You beat her with 3 points.
Dude.
Gita,
Whew.
she Hela looks and says, Gita has a right to challenge you outside of my authority. Valkyries who are willing to help Gita may do so if they think her cause is righteous enough. If not, you stand alone, Gita.
If she stands alone, if they'll allow it, I'll fight her one-on-one, and I'll step forward finally where I've been standing in the back. If Heimdall taught me anything, it's a little bit about honor.
As the other Valkyries are all seem to be picking you guys aside. As they're like, relinquish? No, this makes no sense. We do not have to fight them unnecessarily. As then Gita flies, a one-on-one fight. If I win the fight, then she points at you all. You will all be stuck here forever, as souls lingered how they must in Helheim. If you win the fight, you may travel in your search for Fenrir and Loki.
These terms are absurd. If you win the fight, we will simply leave.
No one living leaves Helheim.
I mean, I don't even think Hela believes that one.
the goddess sits on her throne and like niffles at it. Gita looks up in unbelief. Ha! She flies with her sword and lands right next to Beauregard. Are you ready to die? Alright, roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
Be happy that's a natural 20 on the initiative. It's like the least horrible natural 20 you can get.
Well, honestly, if he could get his White Knight form off early, that'd be pretty good too.
Alright, on another natural 20. Gita flies towards Beauregard.
He could Flash of Genius his initiative, couldn't he?
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Yeah, that would make it a 27, so I might as well.
Bingo.
I planned on it, but I kind of wanted to see what she could do as well, so... But, well, this will at least let me set up some defenses. Could I... Do I know if Valkyries are Celestials, I guess? Okay. So I will, as my action, I will pop haste. Bonus action, I will throw up the defenses of the armor. And then I will... oh, no, it takes a bonus action to throw out the spike. So that's all I got.
Alright. Then the Valkyrie will move towards you and try and greatsword attack you. 17 is a miss. But a 30 might be a hit.
30. Whoa. It'll be my turn right after this, won't it?
Yeah.
So as she comes down, I will wait till she gets really, really close, and then I'll throw up a shield, just like a barrier, but the shield will flash with the face of Heimdall right in front of her.
As Gita looks annoyed at it. Almost had you. Now it's your turn again, Beauregard.
All right, so I'm leaving the Holy Avenger sheathed because it's not going to do anything for this. So let's and she's just coming at me physical, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
using a greatsword to like chop at you.
Yeah, I won't throw out any like attack magic then or anything. We'll try to keep it honorable. So first attack with the Thunder Gauntlet.
That'll hit.
The other effect doesn't do anything for this, so. Second attack.
Did you are the Valkyries affected by the same rules?
They're not
that we were-
undead.
Okay, great. Thank God.
They're celestials.
So that is.
27 will hit?
I would definitely miss on my second swing, and then the third swing is my hasted action.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of striking to like wound, I'm waiting until she moves a little bit. And I'm just punching her wings.
How dare you touch my beautiful wings?
Then earn them, and I just step back and wait defensively.
Alright, she'll try and strike again. 22 is a miss.
Yep.
And then 27.
So I'm just. I picture more with as defensive as I am. It's just chinking off the shield and the armor.
Tunk, tunk, tunk. Alright,
And she is much. She's much bigger than me, isn't she?
yeah, she's a large creature. She's like
my,
10 foot
my
tall.
5'2" self.
Yeah, she's twice your size.
So I will do my 3 Thunder Gauntlet attacks. 1, 2, 3.
Only one hits. The 32.
All right. I figured.
Alright. She will reply again with greatsword attacks. She also horribly misses. And horribly misses again because she's getting frustrated.
Aren't you people supposed to be good at this?
Even I can better than that.
She hit her
Punched
back.
in the face.
Yeah.
So yeah, as she misses wildly and she's just right there in front of me, can I narratively have this as a headbutt?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Like I grab her and just slam into her with my.
grab both wings and then pull her into and then
Yep.
headbutt her.
Because I've got the shield strapped to the one hand, but still have it semi-functional, and just bam, second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to
Also
roll
hits.
I need to roll damage on the first one. My
Mhm.
bad. Second one, and
Rolls
one more attack. So I'm
Also hits.
just like holding on to her as much as possible, and then just shove her away.
As you shove her away, she looks very angry and opens her mouth and screams and casts a spell.
A counter spell.
Alright, what level?
I'm not knowing what she's throwing out. I'll counter spell with a 5th.
That is exactly what you needed as she tried to do an insect plague on ya.
Oh, yeah. I would have just, being a mage hunter, I would go with the highest available. I would
She
think.
just screams, "Ah!" Your turn again.
Oh, we're doing magic, are we? And I will not float back, but do my little goat hop back and throw open the coat that I kind of wear and let the tools float out as I cast animate objects.
Oh, this is
Now
funny.
we're doing this. So, 10 animate object attacks.
And she does not have a counterspell.
So, I'll just do 10 of these, and if you can watch them as they go and tell me how many hit.
Mm-hmm. That was all of them, right?
Yeah.
5 of them hit.
Okay, so I'll just roll it in one bulk here, since it's just one person.
We're kicking her ass. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad for
Pays
a
to be a
defensive
big
guy.
ball of metal and dick.
Her turn again, and as a reply, like she's just madly swinging, like she's losing her composure as she tries to swing at Beauregard.
Okay.
First attack, 24 is a miss. 23 is also a miss.
Oh, I forgot to do my hasted action on the last one. That's my fault. So this time I'll remember to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So tools, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
You have 6 hits.
One of which is a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll roll the crit separate.
Mm-hmm.
Not much damage. And then 5 other hits.
Yeah. She's looking bad.
You gonna give up?
No.
You
Never.
can't defend your queen if you're all the way dead.
Valkyries never die.
And goats never give up. Meh.
She drops her greatsword to the ground as she is getting ready to cast another spell.
Let me see what spell slots I got left, because I will throw out a counter spell, but highest level I've got is 5th, so I'll use my second. No, highest I have is 4th now, so I'll do a 4th level counter spell.
Alright, then you can make me an intellect check.
All right.
You make it as you counterspell Blade Barrier.
Oh. So I just literally rip her blades away with my animate objects.
Like she wants to drop the blade to have multiple blades crog out of the ground as the blade barrier, but then you just let the things just fall away. Go ahead and take your turn.
I will instead, because she's no longer wielding her sword, I will take a few steps back, and I will hold my action for when she rushes me. I will hit her with my Thunder Gauntlet, because I don't think I could hold an action for the animate objects, could I?
I believe that's a bonus action to do, right? So then not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm
you
just
can't hold a bonus
I'm going
action.
to hold an action with the Thunder Gauntlet, but I'm going to let her pick her weapon up. I'm not going to attack her unarmed.
Her looking furious, lands, picks up her weapon, and charges at you. So go ahead and make that weapon. 18 misses her. Your arrogance will be the death of you as she attempts to attack you with disadvantage this time, because she's and she horribly misses all of them.
You have no idea how arrogant I can be, and this time, so that I stop forgetting, I will do my hasted action first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice.
Bang.
so once again, she gets the grab by the wings headbutt, and then I will animate objects and just try to rip through her wings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think only 2.
Yeah, only 2.
Still more damage than I can do otherwise.
Still more damage than she has done already.
Well, I figured with this, unless like Sue stepped up, I didn't want to take a chance of anybody else potentially dying.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. That's my action and bonus action.
Alright.
Action and hasted action for a turn. I'm not doing bonus actions for the most part because I don't have any bonus action spells. No, that's the
Animated tools, right?
animated. So I still have my regular action, don't I? I've been messing up. I've got 2 Thunder Gauntlet attacks.
Yes. Both hit.
This is why I don't play combat characters, Yannick. I forget stuff.
I mean, it's not hurting you. She's fucking.
Yeah, I mean, she's literally just hitting a wall here.
Ting, ting,
Yeah.
ting.
Well, she's not hitting well because if she hits me, she takes damage.
Mm-hmm.
I
And then-
almost dropped my armor class just to have her kill herself, but I was like, no, she probably does a ton of damage.
You can see what the in the text. You can see what type of damage she does.
Oh, I hadn't even been paying attention. Just
Her turn again.
ooh, okay,
Very
yeah.
bleedent, like with all the tools. One of her wings is ripped off, and she like screams in the last row to strike again with her sword, and crits.
Oh.
Silvery barbs.
All right. 19 is a miss.
Yep.
And now no, now she takes no damage because she missed. Your turn
Her
again,
second
Beauregard.
attack? She gets a second attack, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to
Natural
be
one.
fair.
Out of like in the frustration that she almost had you, out of desperation, she does another attempt, and the sword just falls out of her hand and flies off of the bridge.
Okay. So,
That's probably
in
expensive.
my mentality, the silvery barbs sounds like the voice of Heimdall in my head telling me to dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sidestep,
so,
sidestep.
Yep. Like a lot of my
Left,
training
right.
was him and Thor. A lot of my training was him and Thor and Sue beating the crap out of me in my giant form. Okay, so she tossed her sword off, and I'll look at her as just a speak action beforehand and go, "Are you done?"
Never.
All right, and then I'll send the tools at her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 crits.
Yes, 5 hit total, with 2
So-
crits are accounted for.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, that'll be enough to get her down.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to just not like completely send her off, but I just want to bring her to the ground in front of me. You know what I mean? Like pinning her down with the tools into the bridge.
You go into her body as she's pinned.
And then right before she, would I know that they like fade away, or how do?
Oh yeah, basically, Valkyrie are immortal unless they are in Asgard or Valhalla. There they can
Okay,
die.
so right before she would like fade away, I'll lean in and go, "I'll be waiting for round 2."
As she
And then I'll just
disappears
miss the
from the
tool.
last tool that punches her through.
Yeah. As she fades away, I'll summon the tools back to me, and then kind of go from that battle focus back to Beauregard and go, "Whew, that was fun."
I just clap. Yeah.
As
Perfect!
You can see, Queen Hela,
The other Valkyrie are also clapping.
as you can see, Queen Hela, even only one of us is more than capable of completing this quest.
Yes. And you have proven your right by defeating Gita. So yes, you may travel my realms and try and find my brother and father to give you some advice and a little bit of help. If you want to travel you would have to travel the river downwards. There is quite a long line of where you could find my father and my brother, but you would need a boat for that. Now, I cannot just give you a boat, but I know where there is a boat. It is Yongurn Tower. There you must ring the bell, and then the boat will appear for you. The boat will keep you safe from the waters of the frozen waters of Helheim. It is the only way to travel as a living being here. So be careful of that water, okay?
Thank you. We appreciate this advice, and again for allowing us to prove our worth to you.
Just say when you see Loki, give him my regards.
We will do so. And with your permission, we will leave.
She nods.
How do you think
Hey,
it takes
Beauregard,
a
good
Planetar
job.
Valkyrie to reform?
Yeah. You get really good at dodging stuff when gods beat the crap out of you for 2 years.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Nice.
Better than
it
I
wouldn't
could,
have been
that's
the
true.
same if you guys hadn't let me keep this shield. It might not have turned out the same.
I mean, we all kind of earned. I mean, none of us could use it. We all got the shield the same way, So, again, thank you.
You definitely made better use of that thing than I could.
You can do your crazy shifting thing, and I wouldn't have learned how to properly do that if you hadn't coached me for a little bit. Because, yeah, I mean, as much as I can tinker with stuff, I'm not exactly a book smart kind of guy. But,
I think you're
you
smarter
guys
than
lead
you
the way.
pretend to be.
You guys lead the way. I'm a little winded. Whew.
Happily. Da-da-da-da.
All right, we'll follow suit.
You can go through the same area you went through the hall again. Now you come into a different area. Should be here.
Oh wow, this is blurry.
It
Give
takes
it a second,
while
think
to,
the
it
map's
takes a
loading in.
while. Yeah, this map takes a while to load.
I'll look to the rest and go, hey, just because I realized I didn't load up on something. Any of you have any lamp oil with you?
Lamp oil? No.
Yeah. Because I've got enough for 2 hours worth of, no, it'd be 2 uses, so 12 hours on the Lantern of Revealing. I just have a feeling there's going to be like invisible stuff around, so I'm going to keep this handy.
Well, if you have, did you sell the rod, or are you attuned to it?
It's hanging off my belt. Yeah, I did some research into it. This thing can make me even more tanky.
Yeah. Yeah. It should. You would be able to actually see invisibility with this. I've used it many times before to hunt out predators and such
yeah.
things.
I figured that was something that if we need to fall onto it, because this thing's reusable and keeps up for 6 hours every time I refill it. But good looking out. That's just different opportunities, But yeah, good idea. It's at will. Okay, I thought it was.
No, yeah, you can
It
do
was
it as many times as you want. Yeah.
Okay, I was comparing it to the earlier edition of the Rite of Alertness where it had charges. So yeah, I will be following behind, keeping up, seeing visibility, just because I'm paranoid.
This looks like a river for sure.
I guess it's a river. I can't.
It's either a river or Goku's at the end doing the Kamehameha.
Yeah, something like that. Are these stones here, like in the water? Oh, okay, I'll just actually, how stable do these rocks look?
Go ahead and make either a investigation check or a nature check.
35.
All right. So the first rock here is extremely unstable. All the others are fine.
Okay, great. How far is this? What's the long jump rules again?
You can jump your strength score.
Oof. Alright, well, if someone wants to... I can only jump 13 feet, so...
What's your views on flying?
That's fine. I don't mind.
I will be a little bit lower on my higher end magic, but Sue and Kadoka, can you guys get across?
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm thinking how I'm just gonna do it. You say this one here? I
Yes,
could
this
reach.
this first rock is not... I wouldn't trust it.
Hmm. I could blow a 4th level for a Grasping Vine, and that could take us out.
Up to you. I mean, I don't. We just need to get across somehow.
I have easy recovery with my wild shapes. How about instead I just fly us across as a
Bird of some sort.
Quetzalcoatlus.
Yeah. I'm okay with
Or
that.
giant eagle or whatever. Whatever we want to fly on.
Whatever floats your boat.
I will use one wild shape to transform into a Quetzalcoatlus, which is huge. And
Alright.
I will take us across. And yep, there she is. Zoom.
As you cross, you see movement coming from the water. And suddenly, out of the water come flying troll spirits. Roll me initiative.
All right.
Does any of you speak giant?
Hold on. I got a lot of languages.
No.
But I don't actually have giant. I think I specifically didn't take giant.
That's 2 nat 20 initiatives so far today.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's an 8 for me.
Let me check my.
Y'all might be
Nice.
falling in the river here in a sec. I'll be second to last because I have the alert feat. There we go.
I do not. I have Common, Sylvan, Draconic, and Undercommon.
Well, they shout something in giant, but you don't know what.
I have no idea what they've said, but
Hunga dunga shunga, hunga vergavers.
yeah. Alrighty then. I'm just gonna sit. So we're essentially in the middle of the air, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to step back, and then I'm going to run up the length of this dinosaur, and then I'm going to jump off to land here.
Alright.
And then
You
I have.
then you do take 1d6 falling damage.
That's fine. So I
4
have
damage.
a lot of movement. 5, 15, 25. I'll move down. I have all this movement. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot at this troll right here.
Alright.
$18.
That'll hit.
So he takes 27 fire damage, and then all attacks against it will be made at advantage until my next turn, and I'll shoot him again using my Gloom Stalker attack.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit as well.
52 fire damage to him, and then I will bonus action shoot him again.
Crit. 19, 22, 30 damage. How do you want to destroy the spirit troll?
Just a quick 3 arrows to his body to get rid of him. And then I still have 10 feet of movement, which I will take to go like so. And then that's my turn.
The spirit troll is gone. Beauregard, your turn.
All right. Are they still shouting at us?
Yeah.
So I will just say to the immediate group, I'm gonna get on solid land, and I will run and using, if I need to, I've got a 21 strength, but using my mirthful leaps feature too if I have to.
No, you don't. But with that leap feature, I'd say that you don't get any falling damage from it.
Sweet. I'm a jumper, and I'll land, and I will actually, just in case they're like saying, "Hey, let's go have tacos," I will cast comprehend languages.
When you cross our bridge, you have to pay the toll of 1 gold piece per person, or you cannot pass.
Okay, so can I then use an object interaction to just grab, like, you can roll whatever you want, but a handful of gold,
Alright.
and toss out onto that rock?
There you go, 17 gold pieces.
Yeah, okay, I'll deduct it, but I'll just toss out, and I will yell to the party, "They just want a toll!"
And as the gold is tossed onto the rock, they disappear.
I gotta remove 17 gold.
Oh, one of them is dead.
They were
I
already
think
dead.
they were always dead.
They're
Extra
deader.
dead.
Double dead. Dead squared.
Yeah, I'm new to this whole. That's actually some of the first undead I've ever seen, so kind of new to this.
I'll go ahead and just drop the Quetzalcoatlus form. It's a little big to go down some narrow tunnels.
Is there any indication on any of these walls or anything as to the direction to go to where this boat is? Like any used passages more than the others?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
I mean, we could always go down the big one first. I think it
Sure.
just sort of loops around.
Here you see a large pile of skulls. Way more
Are
than
they-
not on the map.
Are they like human or like humanoid skulls or more animal skulls?
They look humanoid, but some of them are way too big to be human.
Gotcha. Maybe those trolls are in there.
Well, you want to go down there and take a look, or do you want to go back? Looks like a dead end from what I see.
I mean, I'll take a look. You know, I'll sniffer. I also have blind sense out to 10 feet. In case that comes up at all, but I'll get to right here and kind of look into the pile.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Alright,
36.
that is good enough to find. Where did I leave it? Yeah, here. A frozen shard.
Nice.
Shark can be used for the regents to build magical items all based on frost, or you can use them as a bonus action to empower yourself with frost armor, giving you D. Wow, that's pretty good. I will definitely stow that away.
They're also made out of the souls that died in Helheim.
That's great. You know, the people that die, using what's dead is a big part. Can I actually look again to see if there's any extras to give out to others?
You're fairly confident that that was all you could find in this pile.
Okay, gotcha. I will just turn back around and tell Sue that there's this cool shard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good find.
And you use it and you roll a 1.
Yeah, of course. that would happen.
Better to use it for items. We've got a lot to build some magic items now.
All those magic materia and other stuff.
And plus, we're getting some hair from Odin, so we can get upgrade something.
A question, Yannick. So we have all those materia, we have the shard, I have that ingot, and if we get the hair, is there like a times multiplier for using all those ingredients, or is it just each one could be made into something?
Well, the more you have, the rarer you could make the item.
Okay, well that's pretty good.
But the hair works very different because it attaches itself to a existing magical item and then makes it better. You
Oh, I
can't
see.
use it to make your own magic items with it.
So if you were to make like an artifact level item and then put the hair on it,
It
would
would
it just
become
be-
better.
wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, that would be something that would be crazy. But all right, cool. Good to know.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it has diminishing returns for bigger items.
Yeah, I mean it could. Yeah, but it's also the hair of like a very powerful god, so I wouldn't doubt it also helping even
Oh, yeah.
strong items.
Hmm.
Is there any kind of traps or anything up this? Do I notice?
Go ahead and make an investigation check. You're fairly
42.
confident that there are no traps. Thinking
Great.
about it is like with the Norse culture, the traps are only to be used on animal prey.
So this
Excellent.
probably won't help, but can I pop Divine Sense just in case we get ambushed by trolls again?
Sure. What's the range of the
First time.
Divine Sense?
I'm about to share it to you, and this is the first time I've used it, so I picture it using it through like my artificer stuff and everything. It's more like a heads-up display than anything. So let me do where is it at on here? I
I get
rearranged
the
everything to
sudden
make it
feeling
easier.
that something is this way.
I also have a detection ability, but I also have a strong detection ability, but I trust Beauregard now after that intense fight, so I'm gonna go off of whatever
Within
he says.
60 feet that it's not
south
behind
of
total
you,
cover.
well, your Divine Sense goes off, and south of you, of the current map, there are definitely some undead creatures there.
That's probably the trolls still.
It won't work through
Great.
walls, though.
Well, there's no
Alright.
traps or anything, so and Beauregard doesn't sense anything except those
Yeah,
trolls.
if I don't sense anything other than them, I won't even say anything.
I'll say it's good.
It's definitely useful.
No, I'm new to this thing. This whole divine magic thing is gives me the heebie-jeebies, but it seems to work.
Imagine it is quite a shock for someone who, not long ago, pretty much, you said you hunted magic casters?
Yeah, does this not go against your guild code or something?
Wizards and sorcerers.
Yeah, where I'm from, clerics were very tightly trying to think of the right word.
Monopolized?
Watched over.
Revered?
And no, think of a tool to be used by the people in charge, and druids were wiped out years ago.
Your world does not sound like a
Yeah,
good
if we
one
ever go to your world, I don't want to stay.
It wasn't a good place. A poorly worded wish by, ironically, a paladin brought the gods screaming from the skies because she went to the past when they didn't exist and wished that her god was with her right then.
Oh.
And in Faerus, and it kind of does a design of a triangle. Kind of like a triangle or a house of cards. You pull one out, the whole thing collapses, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that,
So the majority of magic where I'm from comes through, and he just holds up one of his, like, iron bands of Bolaro or something, stuff like this. Like, true magic is rare. So, see, you guys, especially Kadol, can do what she does is amazing.
Goddamn right.
Scary, but amazing. And I'll just follow behind, but I have this up for, I think it's a mana. No, it just pings once.
I don't think it has a limit on how many times you can use it. No, here it is. 1 plus your charisma
Yeah,
mod.
it's charisma based,
Mm-hmm.
but I was just curious about the duration on it. But
Oh, something's up ahead. I see the corners of something big.
Mm-hmm. You see a large formation of a shield wall.
Hello, is anybody in there?
Greetings! You hear a shout from inside. We are the perfect defenders.
Okay.
Do you wish to pass?
I mean, kinda. Yeah.
Then you must prove that you can surpass the perfect defense. You must attempt to attack and injure us. And if you succeed, you as an individual may pass. If you do not succeed, we will attack you once. And we will go henceforth and back.
Okay.
I have a quick question, if you don't mind. Could I, like, look? Like, can I do a quick look around you, or are you gonna stab me if I walk up to you?
If you try to
Sirs.
pass us, we will attack you.
I don't want to pass you. I just want to get up to you, and as I approach, I want to start, like, analyzing the wall to see if there's any gaps, any weaknesses that I can spot within this supposedly perfect defense.
Go ahead and make well, what would this be? I'd say make an insight check.
Insight.
Alright. You see the formation, and there are a bit that is possible. The sides are a bit weaker than the middle. But your conclusion is also at this that their AC is 34.
Whew. That's a tough one. All right. I'm gonna walk back and give the equivalent information of what a 34 AC is.
Beauregard looks very impressed.
Yeah, they've done well. They got it tight, don't they?
So
We
have
and
to-
in our lifetimes, we did not deserve our way into Valhalla, and so we work our way here in death, of Helheim to prove it. We were the ultimate warriors, the perfect defenders, but we got tricked by an evil king, and before the battle could start, as a gift of respect, he sent us free ale. But the ale was poisoned, and we died before the battle started.
Dang.
Was the enemy king the one who poisoned you then? Did you just accept ale from the enemy?
Of course.
Yeah, that's
He
on
said
you.
he said he was greatly impressed and honored to be able to fight against us.
Oh my god.
Well, all right. I'll take my +2 bow. I'm gonna take out a +3 arrow. I'm gonna get down on my knee and take a steady aim. And I guess I'm gonna just.
Before you go to attack back where I'm at, I'm gonna cast bless on all of us.
Great.
That
I'll
helps.
take that. And then I'll shoot at him with a +3 arrow and steady aim.
Alright.
So 28 +3 makes it 31 plus a d4. Oh, that
Need to
was
roll a
pretty low,
three.
right?
Yeah.
I'll use a point of lucky actually. I want to re-roll. Let me try that again. Oh, not any better.
Worse.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, now I need a freaking. I don't even know if I can do it with a 4.
With lucky, you used a higher number.
Oh, okay. I still need a high number to hit though, unfortunately.
You need a 3. You hit them. You hear one of them falling inside. Because you had 28 plus 3, right? You said?
Yeah, +3. One of the +3 arrows that I have,
Yeah.
and then
So
+3.
that's 31. That's 34 exactly. You hit them, so you hit. You hear something inside the shield wall, and they shout, "What is the name of the person that successfully broke the perfect defense?"
My name is Corin Ovek.
As they shout your name, respect, you may pass.
I'll do a quick grasp in the air and then bring it down to my chest as a symbol of honor, and then I'll. What about the question, Wall? What about these fellas back here?
You mean the skeletons?
Yeah, they gonna stab me?
Heck if I know.
What?
We never went up there.
Well, wouldn't that be more honors to actually fight people? Like the skeletons? Don't you want to fight to get into Valhalla?
No, we must prove our perfect defense. Apparently, it is lacking. But now we can improve against another target. We learned from you.
Okay.
Who's the next one that wants to attempt to break the perfect
I want to see how
defense?
Kadalka does this.
Okay. So. One up here and. So. To pass, I have to hurt you in some way, right?
Mm-hmm. If you not,
Your mother
do not
doesn't love you.
Sorry?
She says your mother doesn't love you.
Go ahead and make either a performance or a deception check.
Someone's been listening to Vom too much.
Whenever she says this, could I do a help action to it by asking like, "Hey, who is that loser I killed inside your shield wall?"
They seem to be a bit too focused on what Kadoka said.
Dang.
How about a 23?
Do you hear a shout from inside? We know, alright! We didn't go to Valhalla! Of course our mothers do not love us! As they seem to be unfazed. Are you going to attack us now, or what?
Well, in that case, let's see here.
You are currently blessed as well.
Yeah, that's been 3 turns down now, so.
Let's see here. Oh. So, just to harm one of you guys, right? And all those shields are physical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Well, there's always
Magic missile.
As the magic
That was my
missiles go
exact thought,
into the cracks of the shields that they used to look through, it's like ah!
That'll do it. Nice.
She has succeeded. She may pass.
Yep.
Beautiful. Absolutely marvelous move.
So I mean, could
We
have
are
done
a
this the easier way.
I'll offer her a high five as she comes across.
I'm gonna tell your mother about this. She walks by. And totally high fives. Any smart
Wait,
wizard
you want to go
keeps-
next, Bo?
You go ahead, because I need to keep this bless up.
Any smart
I don't
wizard
wanna
keeps.
I don't want to take a chance of it dropping, so you go ahead.
Okay.
Any smart wizard keeps magic missile up.
Just in case.
Always just in case.
All right. Kind of cramped in here. Hold on. I'll look over to Corin and Kadalka and I'll ask, hey, you guys mind standing against that wall? That one way over there.
Oh, which one? This one over here?
That one way over there.
Okie dokie.
Next to the
That's right over here.
skeletons?
Just that way, yeah.
He wants
Alright.
to do
Looking
an
at the
AoE.
skeletons. Did I summon one of you before? You don't want to be
Excuse me, one
really
sec.
familiar.
I'm gonna summon a flaming toilet and flush them all away.
that definitely succeeds. Go ahead and roll the damage just to see how many you take down with it.
66.
Oh, that's right.
You killed
'Cause-
21 of them.
Because Kadalka has that one
Mhm.
rod, the wand that's tucked behind her ear. All our
Right.
magic missiles were
You
for
do
fire.
Have, yeah, you do have to use the thing to as a spell focus. So if you switch it out with something else, it is not fire. But you probably used it because you already know that if it's undead in here, it's immune to your fire to anything but fire and radiant damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like right now I'll be unattuned from my moon sickle, and I'll have my braces of defense on instead.
As you hear screams of pain in the fire tornado, they scream, well done, you may pass."
I'll drop concentration and I'll walk by and I'll say, "All right, good. Keep up with the good work, and don't drink strange man's ale."
Here in Helheim, you never drink ever again. That is our punishment.
Kinda sucks for a self-inflicted punishment.
Helheim is a punishment.
I suppose.
As they point towards Beauregard.
I will step up and pull the front plate of the helmet up and go, you know what, dudes? I pride myself in having the best defense, so pretty well convinced that you all aren't it. And I will put the hood back down. I will take a defensive position, but I will decrease my armor class by 3 to make the spikes grow.
Mm-hmm. They stand still there, doing nothing.
All right, then I will just intent on not actually damaging them with this. I will reach down and just pick up like a small stone or something and just toss it at the shield wall.
Alright. The shield wall afterwards opens a bit. That was a pitiful attack. And then as it opens up, you see a bunch of guys with short bows aiming at you. And then shooting at you with a 33 to hit. And
Yep.
then close again.
Sweet. So I'm down. I take 36 of that because I still had my
Mm-hmm.
10 hit points up. So knowing that they're gonna do that instead of attacking me directly.
I mean, I could flush them again if you want.
No, we're good. And I will. What's some fun stuff I haven't done yet? One of the where I have the 2 magic missiles mounted, and I know that these guys can only be hurt by fire and radiant, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I will launch a fireball from the staff of fireball,
Alright.
and it'll just be a basic
Yes.
level 1. So, and because it's from the staff, it's just a DC 15.
As they filled it horribly. And she killed 19 of them inside the inside of the large group.
You see.
You have succeeded in wounding the perfect defense. We must practice more, everyone, and then next time, eventually, no one shall pass us. Hoof, hoof, hoof. You may
Hey,
pass now.
can I make a suggestion?
What would that be?
Train against magic because 3 out of the 4 of us use that against you. Get you somebody that can counterspell or something like that. And that'll help your defenses out. It sure helped mine.
They think it through for a while. Something to consider.
And Beauregard, even though he's injured, has this huge smile on his face because something finally hit him. So I'm down to 219. Doom da doom da doom.
Alright, now we got. What is this? A wall of skeletons? A bridge of skeletons?
It is a large guard wall, which you can see the siege wall. With a large amount of skeletons on them. But the skeletons are just staring at you. They don't do anything else.
Alright, what if I touch the wall?
They still don't do anything.
Alright,
have
who wants to
permission
go over the
from-
wall?
We have permission from Hela, so maybe they are leaving us alone because of
That
that.
might be it, yeah.
I can risk it. I'll try to move by him. Well,
You
hold
first
on.
have to go up the stairs, though. Here.
Yeah. Oh, I
Oh,
can't
there's
tell.
stairs!
I literally
Yeah.
can't see.
It's so blurry!
Oh, the map's pretty clear for me. That's strange.
It's
Yeah,
really
it's
blurry.
Try an F5 it, but that's strange because it's like
I'll
Hold on,
reload.
yeah, let me refresh.
I'm gonna make a photo real quick of how the map looks for me.
Yeah, and mine's clear as well.
Oh, then it might just be you and me.
I did refresh and it looks better.
I
Yeah, that's
refreshed
way
and it
better.
doesn't look better.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm just fucked.
Oh, great. Okay, I see what you. I thought. See, I couldn't. I thought this was part of the water or the ice. I couldn't even tell because it was so blurry. But yeah, I can see much better now.
Don't move. I'm first gonna take the photo.
I'll try another refresh, see if I can finally see.
Yeah. Actually, I'll do.
I'm just shit out of luck for this map. I suddenly inherited Sue's old man eyes. All the space-time
my life.
fuckery.
Yeah, no, same. It's still kind of all blur. The
Like,
map's still
look,
kind of all
it
blurry
was,
for me.
Yeah, it looks really good from here. It was super
Oh
blurry.
yeah, that is pretty.
That's
Oh, yeah,
just
that
on
is
my,
cool.
That's on my screen, but
Ironically,
I'll
the tokens look
reset
perfect.
my armor.
sorry.
I'd like to reset my armor so I'm not down the 3 points.
Go ahead.
So the spikes go back in a little bit.
But you can see the skeleton tokens, right? Just not the
Yes,
bridge
those are
very well.
perfect.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see everything perfectly fine. It's just for some reason the map itself is just blurry, and weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's like we put on old lady glasses.
As Sue goes on to the bridge, the skeletons finally say something, and they say, "Welcome to Helheim.
Thank you. It's not a bad place so far.
Welcome to Helheim.
Thank you. It's not a bad place so far.
Welcome to Helheim."
Thank you.
Oh,
It's not a bad
gosh.
place so far.
And it keeps repeating.
As these skeletons are saying "Welcome to Helheim," can I ask, hey, what happened to this guy? As I look at this empty spot.
As you say that, well, I gotta say, still need a new replacement for that guy.
Well, there's a couple of dead bodies over there where that shield wall thing is.
No, they aren't good enough.
Oh, you know that's
It's
true.
probably applied.
And then one of them puts his hand on Sue's shoulder and says, "You have to watch out! White Dragon is attacking! White Dragon is attacking!"
Oh, fun.
Sue, aren't you like a dragon tamer slash person?
No. No, but I
Is
do
it
like to
always
eat them.
right?
My
Seen
wife
from
was a
the-
dragon lord, if that makes any sense.
From above, a dragon is flying downwards to try and attack. Roll initiative.
Oof.
Uh-oh. Honestly, Anik, thank you for resetting me. My arrow key got stuck in my.
Yeah, I saw you suddenly launch. Like, what?
Like- yeah, my arrow key got stuck, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? Oh no! Oh, good, oh, go, oh.
Zhong.
I'm pressing like initiative and some other buttons like skill checks, and nothing is popping up. Oh, there it
Now-
goes.
Now everything shows up. Alright, Corin, you're first. As you see from above here, a white dragon flying about 30 feet above you guys.
I'll ask Sue. Are we fighting this thing? Is that the plan? Or
Oh
are we
yeah,
trying
this
to
thing's gonna
just-
try and eat us.
Okay, well.
It's a white dragon.
Yeah, they're
Alright.
kind of white dragons are known to be kind
They
of.
have two modes of operation: hunting and eating, and then sleeping.
Yeah, they're the dumbest of
I'll
the dragons.
shoot him.
Don't forget we occasionally have sex.
Do you?
Come on, let's be honest. You haven't. We all know it.
Damn.
Alright, no,
It's
fucking a
overrated.
corpse is not a very fun thing. 20 hits.
Oh, it does. Excellent. So it's gonna take 14 fire damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then ambush master will be applied to it. So all attacks against it will be made at advantage until my next turn. So then I'll dread ambusher attack.
That'll hit as well. Doing 60 damage on it.
And then I'm going to.
That also hits for 22 damage.
Oh, I didn't make
Oh, wait,
another
no,
attack.
no, no.
So 70. I can get to right here if I bonus action dash. Actually, I could go like all the way to right here since I have 70 feet of movement. Let me read mobile. Do you have to melee attack someone for mobile to trigger? I forget.
No, you always have the speed it gives you.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
the
no,
melee attack is
I was
only to
talking-
get the.
I was talking about the not provoking opportunity attack.
No.
Yeah, for that you need to make an.
You have to-
need make
yeah,
Yeah,
an
but
it
you
says
attack.
also
have-
have to count for the dragon is 30 feet in the air.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
I'm gonna bonus
Yeah.
action dash, and I'm gonna go. What is this right here?
Underground thing.
Oh, great. I'm gonna go like this with a
to
bonus
safety.
action dash. Yeah, bonus action dashing. That is my movement since I have the additional
Yeah.
10 feet from Dread Ambusher, and I'll get inside the here by running all the way there from the stairs, and that's my turn.
That'll keep you safe from the breath attack.
And the anyone that attacks the Ancient White Dragon will have advantage until my turn.
Alright, then it is the Ancient White Dragon's turn. We'll fly 30, we'll fly first an additional 50 feet upwards to here. Yeah, that's more than enough. Alright, it's now 50 feet in the air, so 20 feet upwards. And then it will use its breath attack On Sue,
Oh, shit.
Kadoka, and Beauregard.
As a reaction.
Go ahead.
Oh, what a coincidence. So am I.
Con saves, DC 22.
Oof.
Well, since it's con, I will also absorb elements. I was waiting to see if it was con or dex.
You
Ordered.
avoid a potential 73 damage.
Yep, that isn't being avoided.
Becomes 36 because of absorb elements for everyone that does it, and if you make it, then it becomes 18 damage.
How we?
And then it was here. The dragon will lower itself about 30 feet downwards, so it is now 20 feet above you.
Is there like a chasm here?
I mean, on this side?
Yeah, on this side.
Yeah.
Cool.
Probably, it's going down about 100 feet. Beauregard, your turn.
I just have to look at a spell here and see if it can be upcast or not. It can. So, knowing I'm going to try to do my best to at least be a problem to this thing, I guess. I can't remember. You'll be able to tell me, GM. With one of the fire shields gives ice resistance, doesn't it? Cold resistance. So it'll be able to grant you resistance to cold damage. Okay, so I will throw up fire shield for with the cold resistance, where it'll deal back any fire damage. As my action, I'm that is not concentration, so it's up for 10 minutes. And then, as my bonus action, I will re-up the temp hit points and wait on it.
Alright, and at the end of your turn, the dragon will do a legendary action. Now roll for who he's going to attack. 1-2 is Sue, 3-4 is Kadoka, 5-6 is Beauregard. Goes for Beauregard as he attempts a tail attack on Beauregard. 31 to hit.
Yep,
Alright, for 20 bludgeoning damage.
that will be my temp hit points.
Yes. Then it is Sue's turn.
He takes some
Nice.
damage first.
Yes.
This is from the armor.
Max, good.
And let me look up again the amount on fire shield. That'll be 2d8 fire damage if that matters. And I mean, it would be that either way because my damage becomes fire with this. So
Yes.
so 7. I've dealt 19 reactionary damage.
Sue, go ahead and take your turn.
You know, when you go back down, you really should just leave us alone. I know you don't see living things a lot, but
I'm hungry.
This is so is the dragon who chases the sun. What's his name again? Your something? I've already forgotten his name. I am rude. I was gonna throw a tidal wave at you now.
Alright, dex save for the dragon. Makes
this a
it
flaming
with
tidal wave?
21.
Takes half the damage still, so he's gonna take 48.
48 fire damage.
That's wrong.
That's some damn impressive damage there. Holy
We
shit!
call that a 12th level spell.
So my 8 key hasn't worked right for a while. I need to get it fixed. There you
Alright,
go.
becomes 9. Alright.
And I'll take a bonus action to Wild Shape. Sorry, skeletons. Just cling on to my back. It'll be fine. As I go ahead and transform into we'll go with a giant monkey again.
Welcome on.
Wilhelm scream.
They'll be fine. They'll climb back up later. They're immune to falling down.
Yeah, they're immune to falling damage, but they might still be stuck somewhere.
That would suck. That's it for me.
Alright, at the end of your turn, he'll take another legendary. And he has determined that he was going to attack Beauregard, and they are very single-minded. So another tail attack at Beauregard. 28.
I have my reaction back now, so shield.
Ding. That is blocked.
Doing that to keep its focus, if that matters.
Then it is Kadoka's turn.
If I remember right, ancient dragons, being the smartest of the white dragons, quote unquote smartest, only have 10 intelligence. But let's see here. Kadalka is just like, oh, big old ape, and she jumps on its back. And using the wand, it's like, I learned this from one of my fairy godmothers, bippity boppity boo, and is using it to cast Eldritch Blast. So it's,
All your attacks will be at advantage.
oh, cool. Let's see here. Where's it? There it is. So 4 Eldritch Blast coming in. They'll say force, but they're fire.
Fire Blast.
Oh, that's a crit, yes.
One more.
One more.
There we go.
And they
All
all
right.
hit.
Now, unfortunately, because I went full wizard, I don't have the
Yeah.
charisma modifier to it
You
anymore.
have to wait until the next ASI, then you can add the
Yep.
charisma modifier.
Yep. Oh, I'm
18,
grabbing it.
18, 26, still 32 damage.
And that's a turn.
Then he will use his last legendary to do another tail attack at Beauregard. That'll miss. Then it's the skeleton's turns. So what I'm going to do for the skeletons, because he's 20 feet in the air, I'm going to fire one arrow, and if it hits, all the skeletons hit. If it misses, all the skeletons miss. So there'll be an advantage.
Yeah. That's so funny. Okay, let's go skeletons, come on.
Natural 20!
Oh, skeletons.
So I'll I'll multiply the damage by so that's 12, and then 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20 times 2 is 40, then minus 1 is 30. Is 39? 39 times 12. Just be lucky I didn't make this rule calling at any of you guys.
Yeah. 468.
Oh.
And the dragon is down. From a barrage of skeletons, the dragon crashes down. One of the skeletons replies with a, I thought they would have learned by now, but seems mighties keep trying. You may pass.
As I move on.
You so kind, and I'm like half shitting myself trying to get past because now I'm terrified.
As you pass them, they still say, "Welcome in Helheim. Welcome in."
Am I able to
Helheim."
fit in here?
You could squeeze and climb down. The
I'll
stairs
do
seem
that.
a little bit hard to go down, though.
It's like a Smash Brothers stage. You just Donkey Kong your way through.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
You see, like, as you climb down, you see, like, 6 skeletons just standing there on top of a rock. And they're like, we're stuck here now.
Then I just pick them up and put them down.
Thank you.
Oh, so the
Sorry.
dragon corpse is beyond our.
I'm not going
Reach.
down there.
Correct.
As they grab, as they climb back up and go back to position.
Sorry, I'm typing.
Although the
something.
only reason why the skeletons rolled so well was because of Corin's ability, and he didn't even see the skeletons take down the ancient dragon by themselves.
All right.
It's been so long since I used the wand to cast anything of stature. Or what fairy godmothers taught me. Bippity boppity boo. Is it a boo or boo? Or
Sue will sort of start scratching at like some of the fur on his wrist and pull out a banana and pass it over.
thank you. Now, is this one of the naturally grown bananas? Well, no. Or is it a curved banana, indicating that it was domestically raised specifically?
It is a D&D banana. It looks like whatever bananas in Dungeons and Dragons look like.
Go with naturally growing then. Okay. Like a plantain.
Points at the big river. Turns around. Points back where our allies are not.
Where the hell did they go? You guys are good? You guys okay?
I just don't get in any rush.
Alright.
What's this over here, Yannick?
It's basically just a tunnel to go into. Nothing special.
Okay.
Was a good move for Corin because that's how he avoided the breath attack. That's about the only value it has for you guys, at least.
Monkey nods and continues. He waves over at the Skull Lord that is over here.
Who?
Oh shit.
Is that Solid Snake's head?
A tree-headed skeleton. Just stands there, does nothing currently.
You want to shout at him or talk to him across the bridgeway, or?
Creature! Welcome in the tower. If you must enter, ones that want to enter, we must be defeated in an arcane duel.
Oh, here we go. Here's my jam. Yeah.
I just get behind Kadalka. push
We
her
will
forward a little.
challenge you 1-on-1. Then we will
I'm already
both
stepping forward.
cast a spell on each other simultaneously. Whoever does the most powerful spell wins the arcane duel.
Okay.
So how it happens is basically you pick a spell that you want to cast, and that spell level you add to an Arcana check. And he will do the same, and then you basically, if you do a level 9 spell, then a +9 to whatever your Arcana check is. And whoever has the highest number wins the arcane duel.
Okay.
Basically show off the most powerful magic.
Alright. Well, then
Yeah,
Kadalka's
let's
just
go,
gonna go.
Kadolka!
Boom! Let's do this, bitch!
Alright. Let's see what he will use, because he doesn't know what you use. I'm gonna roll a d10 to determine, I'm gonna roll a lower number. I'm gonna roll a d10 to determine what level spell he uses. A level 7 spell. So he will roll his Arcana check plus a 7.
I will also give Kadoka a flash of genius since this is
Alright.
a skill check.
Okay,
So
no.
he had a 25, so you can make your Arcana check with a +9. And if you beat that, you beat him in an arcane duel.
And then an additional +5 for my
Yeah,
flash of
you-
genius.
You did with that, as it is like a 44. The Skull Lord just goes on a knee and says, "I have never been defeated so early in my life before. Who are you?"
Oh, my name is just Kadaka the Pale, the granddaughter of Natasha the Dark. You know, just one of the most foremost authority magic like ever in the multiverse. So you know, just
I have
Just
never
blows out her
heard these
fingernails.
names before. Do you accept apprentices?
nah, fuck off.
What
Doesn't
can I
dirty
do?
that way. What can you do? I mean,
What could I do to prove you wrong? I need to learn this magic.
oh. Have you heard of a place called Sigil?
No.
Tell you what, if you can make your way there and convince, let's see, one of my, patrolling, guardsmen at my estate there, then I'll think about it. Think
I
about
shall
it.
find this sigil. As he walks away, you guys also have to do an arcane duel with her. The two vampires here look at each other and turn into bats and fly away.
Perfect.
The monkey just nods as if this is all correct.
Yeah, how it goes.
Alright, Sue, Monkey. As you enter the
Welcome,
room,
Monkey.
I would like you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. 16.
That is a failure. As you are suddenly stand there stunned, and take 19 psychic damage. As Corin. In front of you, the monkey stops and you like basically walk into him like, and it just stands there doing nothing.
Quick, once over, look at him. What's he doing?
All right, Corin,
Move.
make an intelligence saving throw.
I made intelligence saving throws with advantage.
That is still a failure, as Corin also stops moving, and you take 22 psychic damage.
What's going on up there?
Am I still stunned?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Can I tell they're stunned from where I'm at, or will I have to get closer to?
From where you are, you can clearly see that they're doing nothing, and then literally nothing.
Could I do an Arcana to see if it's a magical effect
Yeah, go ahead.
with my magic's brain?
Dalka is going to go right over here to Corin and give him a shove. See if that wakes him up. Not hard enough to make him fall or anything, but just like, you know, like when you're trying to shove someone awake.
You move.
It's like one of those
and
early
you can make
tipping
and you
statues.
can make another intelligence saving throw. Now he's fine, and he can walk again.
Okay, dude.
Something. My brain hurts. Something is affecting us, and I'll.
Alright.
I
Now the
don't think I
question-
can shove an ape, but I'll attempt to.
That was what I was gonna say.
Regard,
Now the
you
question
can,
is, who can push the giant
You
ape?
can basically see that there's like this line here is mind blasting everyone that passes it.
Looking to either side, can I see a origin point? Like, being an artificer, I would be more looking for like a rune or a device or something.
As you look up, you see exactly what the origin point is. A bunch of decapitated mind flayer skulls.
So Kadaka is just going to here. Goes right there, and that's what caused it. So I am just going to beep.
Yep, you're fine.
Do I need to make the save?
No, you're fine.
Awesome. Yeah. Something like there we go. Mind over
Alright.
matter. Fuck you, mind flares. Dead fuckers.
Are they embedded in a wall, or are they just a pile?
They're in the roof, looking downwards.
I have to look and see about a size requirement on something.
I will attempt to pull. I'll grab the giant ape's hand, and I'm attempting to pull him forward.
Alright, go ahead and make me a athletics check.
Ah, great.
That'll pulls him a bit, so the giant ape can make another int save. That is a failure. Takes 14 damage.
Still stunned though.
Still
Right.
stunned, yeah. Basically, moving you around triggers your brain to work again as a sort of reflex, but you still have to fight the stun.
I guess I don't have anything that could help with this. So I'm going to
I
just
got something.
gonna start pulling the monkey in a big circle, like doing a full like just spin, like Mario style
Yeah.
to Bowser.
Alright, now he gets advantage on the spell on the save, and he has resistance to the damage. We'll say that you just keep trying, so it'll work, so you can make another intelligence save. And with advantage, that's still a failure, so he takes half damage from this, 10 psychic damage.
All right, let's see how long it takes for Sue to stop being in his own fucking brain.
Yeah, but
24.
yeah, now you're good.
Okay.
You get all good nods. Good. I was almost forced to resort to a purple nurple.
I'm just gonna pick up a piece of furniture or whatever is really big that's around, and I'm gonna throw it at the fucking skulls.
Beauregard, did you misty step or did you do something? Did you just walk
I'm
through?
going to roll an intelligence save.
Ah, you're good.
I just walk past them, just kind of glare at them, and keep walking.
All right, nice. We made it. Great. I guess we try these. We're trying to go to the bottom or top, because the boat is.
You needed to ring a bell, and that would make the boat appear. Was the
Is it
instruction.
Yeah, and I guess there's no bell here on the bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Probably at the top.
Up
Going
the stairs
up
I
the stairs.
go.
I'll move you guys to a different part of the map. Oh, you suddenly disappeared for me.
I know what
He's
I'm
been
seeing, and
moved to
I'm
the
not
Shadow
a
Realm.
fan. I'm not a fan of where I am.
I'm gonna have to have 5 now. We'll see if that works.
I do not want to be here at all.
I think you might be there.
I can see what's up here, and they can keep the bell if they want. I'm okay with that.
Oh, hey, some Nightwalkers.
Oh, you want to swim through the water of of Helheim?
I've been moved.
Now you're here.
Oh yeah. I stepped away to get a drink and came back, and everything was black.
I wave at the Nightwalker.
The Nightwalker does a sort of low wave towards you.
I'll just grab the edge of the bell and, ring it.
Bong. You hear ice cracking a bit, and you can't see it due to the map, but you see from across the bridge that you guys came from, a boat rises up out of the water. Although it isn't a very big boat, it is still a boat. And the Nightwalkers do not seem happy about that, so roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Well, they had the chance to stop me.
Oh, terrible roll.
That's the wrong initiative. Giant ape is 1 lower. So hold on. This +5 instead. So 11. That's how it works. And
Alright, Kadoka, you're first.
Alright, so here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm using the wand, but I cast one of the lightning spells from the staff, will it turn into fire?
Yes.
Awesome!
So you're wielding
Okay.
the staff in one hand and the wand in the other.
Yeah, so,
I do
let's see
say,
here.
I don't know if you have to feat, because you're then dual wielding, is that it would require Warcaster to do it that way.
I do have Warcaster.
Then it's fine.
I got that covered. Let's see here.
As long
So,
as you have Warcaster, you can dual wield your two things and use them both.
all right, awesome. So I can actually, you know what? Let's see here. Wait, do I have the spell slot to do it first? I do. Ah, shit! But I don't have it prepared. Fuck. So never mind. So just going with the original plan then. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm just gonna go bitch because that's so overly complicated. Instead, I'm just going to cast. Bang on this one.
Disintegrate. Fire disintegrate. Alright, here comes the deck save. You can only make it with a natural 20. That is not a natural 20, so he takes the full 82 fire damage.
You got high saves.
Yeah, I gotta stacking a few things here. The robe, the staff, and the grimoire, all working together.
Nice.
Alright.
Dang, 82 is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still, look at
That
it.
was
It's fine.
Katana's turn.
And then hides behind the big ape.
Alright, then it is the Nightwalker's turn. And the Nightwalker will walk slash hover towards the giant ape, and first do his invigorating focus on him. That'll hit.
Constitution save.
Constitution save. Not that and for you it doesn't matter in your giant ape form unless you want to heal your giant ape.
That's fair.
You take 31 necrotic damage.
Two
Gotcha.
31s on the hits and 31 damage.
But now the scary part
Wow.
comes. The Nightwalker will point at the giant ape, and now he must make a wisdom save.
Do.
As he will use its finger of doom on him.
Finger of doom. Well, I have advantage, so that's nice. 29.
You make it. Does it have the damage or anything, or just all or nothing? All or nothing. That is the.
Thanks for
end.
the intellect fortress.
Then that is the end of the Nightwalker's turn. And then it's Beauregard's turn, and Beauregard starts his turn 30 feet in the annihilation aura of the Nightwalker, so he can make a Constitution save. You're muted, Beauregard, if you're trying to say
I
something.
know. Is this a magical thing?
Yes.
Okay, so I have advantage. And con?
Oh yeah, you have no problems.
Con for days.
Yes. All or nothing save, so yep.
So I will actually for the first time be wielding the Holy Avenger. We will zip up there, and I will just test this thing out and take 2 swipes at it.
That'll hit.
Alright. And stupid question, but they are undead.
Yes.
Okay, so I get extra damage. And this is all radiant. I wonder why that's not rolling. That should have been an additional 2d10. So give me a second. So the first swing is 26. second swing.
You didn't roll the damage yet.
Oh,
So you'd already rolled it with you there.
yeah,
so you
I
didn't
already
activate.
clicked it for the second one, so.
Second one also hits.
Not a ton of damage, but it's something.
You got it into the yellow. Anything else you would like to do?
Bonus. I've got 4 more use of this, so I'll up the temp hit points.
Alright.
So my armor glows a little bit and wool. And I will shout to the others. Stay close. I can protect against most of their magic.
And then it is a Nightwalker's turn. Who will fly towards Beauregard and do an Envenerating Focus on him. 29.
I'm getting low on spell slots. I'll shield.
Alright, and then Finger of Doom. Wisdom save for Beauregard.
And this is a spell.
Yes. Now, not a spell, an ability, but it is magical.
Okay. So if the sword doesn't do anything, being a satyr will. So I'm double stacked on that. So
You made it. You take no damage from the Finger of Doom. That is its
Wow.
turn.
I'll swat it away with the sword.
Don't point at me. Corin, your
It's not
turn.
nice, dude.
You start within the aura of the Nightwalkers. Constitution save.
Ooh boy, con saves.
Would it be possible to give me a radius on the
30 feet.
map? My radius is only 10.
I
think.
for our durability. Can do.
Yeah, I have a 10-foot radius.
You can use. There you go.
That'll work.
Thank you. Stay within the glow, dudes.
All right, I'm gonna take my first attack. I'm gonna shoot this Nightwalker here.
27 will hit. Doing.
That'll
11
be
fire.
11. And there he has Ambush Master tracked on him, so I'll do my Dread Ambusher attack.
That'll hit. Doing 45, 69 damage.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
I will shoot the second Nightwalker with my bonus. Actually. Oh, he's not in range. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh no, he counts as this. Yeah, I will shoot him. I'll shoot the second one with my bonus action.
16 will hit.
Oh. And this does include sneak attack.
41, 63 damage.
There's nowhere to go because I'm on the stairs. I'll move like this and get up right at the edge. Moving
Alright.
through the giant ape since I have 60 feet of base movement speed this turn. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Giant Ape, your turn. Con save.
Nice. Gotcha. Giant Ape has the same save as I do. Thank you. High Constitution score. Thunk.
Made it,
That's a
you're
20.
good.
I want to ask, could I pick up Beauregard and put him on my back if he was willing?
Yeah.
So what that would do is it would cause this radius to increase because then he'd be mounted, right?
Become this.
There you go.
I'm eventually gonna have so many radiuses.
Yeah, so that'll get everybody in the radius. It allows me to get the benefits of having something on my back, which gives things disadvantage to hit me, and I'm gonna hit this thing with Booming Blade. I have a tiny flaming hammer. It's not attunement, so it's just a regular maul in a massive fist, and
Yes.
it looks like this. It looks like a pin hammer as I go to
Please
smash
tell
this
me
thing.
you make. Please tell me you make the Donkey Kong hammer noise whenever you wield it.
Yes. I'm gonna smash this Nightwalker with a booming flaming hammer.
It's at advantage.
Mhm.
Nice. This thing does normal things, so that's a crit.
For a throw together
Boom.
team, we work well
22,
together.
44, 62 damage.
If it moves, he'll take an additional 8d8 thunder.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna move. Let's see, I should be able to move to here. Forcing him to keep. He's not gonna live long. No matter what we do, so I'll just. What the? Sorry. I don't know what happened there.
Nothing happened on my screen.
Weird things are happening. Yeah, I'll take a step backwards. I'll move to here. That's it.
Alright.
Actually, no. I changed my mind. I'll get closer. Beauregard's on my back. He wants to fight things too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Alright.
I can tank for you from here as well, so
Yep.
because I swapped out Mage Slayer for Shield Master, so
Alright, Kadoka, your turn. Con save.
Oh boy, this is where things get bad. As I have crappy con.
That is indeed a
Yep.
failure.
Yep.
You take 9 necrotic damage. And the Nightwalkers have advantage on the next attack rolls they do on you.
Okie dokie.
Don't worry, they gotta get through me first, and I'm a big monkey.
Is this ground right here? Because it's blurry for me.
Oh yeah, that's ground, yeah. That's basically the
Alright.
lower level where you guys came from.
Ah, okay. Oh, this is the lower level, so if I went there, I wouldn't be in line of sight with them anymore.
No.
Ah, damn. Okay. Oh, what about this very edge right here?
You could be around here and you could see the lower one, not the higher one.
Okay, okay. So I'd be able to see this one.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. Well, actually, yeah, I could just freaking move there. I was gonna Misty Step, but now I don't need to do that. So, choices. Man, I feel really dumb for not having Finger of Death, set up for this. But, screw it. I'll just make it simple for myself. I will cast Chromatic Orb at 5th level.
If you're targeting the weakened one, it'll be at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For some reason, it didn't roll. Unless if it's... Damn it.
Yeah, the way they do it, I think you have to go to your attack section and click that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to fix. Dang it. Okay, so... Gotta do math real quick. Fix the upcast. There. Now it's set.
Oh yeah, that'll
Nice.
hit.
It says thunder, but it's fire.
Yes, automatically becomes fire. You have your wand. How do you want to do
Yep.
this?
Oh, awesome. So, once again, just as the bibbidi bobbidi boo, right at its head. And makes it
Alright.
go boom.
As it disappears, the guys up here can see that one of those frozen shards falls down again as the Nightwalker died.
That frozen shard?
The frozen shard.
Yeah, same thing you collected earlier.
Oh, nice.
Oh, those things are so neat.
Loot.
Good loot too.
Alright, anything else, Kadilka?
No. That'll do it.
Alright.
She just wanted to be out of that aura.
Then Beauregard, your turn. Con save.
Okie dokie.
You made it, so you good?
Tired of your crap, undead dude. So I'm running across the monkey, like down one arm, half leaping up the other. I'm gonna take my 2 swipes with my still yet to be named Holy Avenger. And these are regular, so let me unclick advantage.
Hits.
And it should be going ahead and rolling the. Yep, it's rolling the radiant with it. Just wanted to make sure. And I'm just a little baby paladin, so no smites yet.
Need to wait one more level for that.
Yep. If I
Also hits.
I was thinking I may not even really use them much because damage isn't Beauregard's thing.
20.
I mean, you did beat down a Planetar to death, you know. So
With tools.
I wouldn't doubt yourself there.
Well, I had to use my highest level spell, but I understand. I get what you're saying, and thank you. Bonus action. How's damage wise? How's everybody looking?
I am fine. I can
I've
call
been
this
sitting
monkey
at, like-
form up another 6
Yeah.
times.
I wouldn't worry about it. I've been sitting
Okay.
at half health like this whole adventure. So
Oh, you should have said something. I've got magic items to heal with, but I'll try not to waste any more spell slots.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay, and I will, being as I can speak to beasts, I will just to the monkey. You need protection, big dude, or are you okay?
He just shakes his head. He's fine. Like,
Okay,
he-
I will not sanctuary you then. So I will just, like, I'm standing like on your shoulder yelling at this thing. But I'm done.
I like this
'Cause
picture.
I'm tiny anyway.
This feeds the inner druid in me. I like having something riding me while I'm beating the shit out of enemies.
I will say, until 5th edition, Druid was my favorite class.
Then it is the Nightwalker's turn. Let's see if it gets his Finger of Doom back. It does not. So we'll use it Invigorating Focus on the Giant Ape. First attack. Second attack.
Both of them will hit.
Yes, for a total of 50 damage.
I think I can only take the damage as the White Knight. Yeah.
I think you still need to wait like 2 days before you can turn into the White Knight
Yep.
again.
Yep, I've got
Constitution
I've got a clock.
saves. Don't really need to make
Well,
these.
yeah, it's a week, and it used up 8 charges from the shield. So
Then it is Corin's turn. Con save.
Oh boy, Constitution.
That is a failure. You take 22 necrotic damage.
Nice roll.
Yeah, it's almost max.
that's some
Ow.
40k rolls for you.
Well, I'm gonna shoot this thing in the face.
At least he doesn't have exploding dice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was so good yesterday.
15 will hit. Doing 62 damage.
Very nice. I will then bonus action shoot him in the face once more.
That'll hit for 19 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna just move over here through the monkey. Move down here next to Kadolka. Yep.
You cannot see
That's
the
it.
Nightwalker anymore.
That's I'm totally okay with that.
Alright. Then it is the giant ape's turn.
All right.
Monkey smash with tiny hammer.
Alright.
Do I have advantage, or is that gone?
Think it's gone.
Yeah. I don't know how it works with the Branson stuff.
No, yeah, but that was a different target then. It was only that's only on the first turn, I believe.
Yeah,
Ah.
Ambush Master is the first person that I hit on my first turn in combat. Everyone has advantage on that creature until the start of
Nice.
my next turn. So it's gone
That's
now.
still helpful.
Yeah,
All right.
it's on the other
This is
dude.
normal then. I just put my other hand on my other hand rather than the hammer. There's no room, and I go bink.
Oh, that'll hit. Doing 44 damage.
And if it moves, it takes more
Oh,
damage.
and you have
That's
to do a con save. My bad.
before enervating.
Yeah. At the start of your turn, you have to do a con save. Because
There you go.
Aura.
All right. Hold on.
You made it, no problem. So nothing happened.
Cool.
It's all good.
All right. That's all of it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Alright. Then Kadoka, it is your turn. You can currently not see the Nightwalker.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna move up to, how about right here?
Still can't see it.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna move up to right here.
Now you see it.
Alrighty.
And you've noticed, the aura only triggers if you start your turn in the aura, not if you enter the aura.
Nice. Alright. Well, what spell slot she has, I want to hold on for two just in case. And also for another. But going to just Eldritch Blast. Right there.
Oh, all of those hit. Doing 14, 19, 25 damage.
And then Misty steps back over here.
Don't want to start your turn there.
Nope.
Beauregard, your turn.
I will make that save because I don't mind being there.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're good. You can only fail the save with a natural one.
With double natural one. So all I can do is use my little short sword here. Back to normal, because while mounted I swing normal, correct? I'm not.
No,
'Cause I
only
don't
if you have only if you have feats.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't have anything like that. Just making sure, because like I never do mounted combat.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Damn, that's a good one.
Second swing.
That'll hit as well.
That is good.
How do you want to do this? The Holy Avenger just got its first undead kill.
So I swing with the first one, which topples it a little bit, and then as the monkey is getting ready to like do that big two-handed smash that some gorillas will do, the thing looks up and Beauregard has just dropped down below it. I'm going to give it like a Ryu or a Kin hyper uppercut with the short sword and just split it in half.
As you split it in half, one frozen shard remains.
I'll go ahead and drop my monkey form.
Kind of
It's
catch that as it's floating in the air. Cool.
So, just put this out there. Any guys would like a long rest in a little bit here?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I
Alright.
cannot long rest with you, but I will keep
Just
watch.
remember the
Oh,
longer
no,
we
no.
stay here, the worse things get.
Oh, I got this covered, yo. Wow! We're not gonna be in Helheim.
Big house.
Extra planar.
Yes, you have traveled to a different dimension to make a long rest.
little spell learned from Uncle Morty.
I'll pick up I'll pick up one of the frost shards.
Is your just a question? Is your magnificent mansion just the same as your own home, or?
No. She actually, the way, thinking about how she is, she'd probably just change it up every now and then just to, just for, out of her own boredom, and just avoiding doing the same thing over and over again. So, in this case, it's going to be like the opposite of Helheim, where it's just a very nice, lovely, lush, beachfront place, with barbecue setups and everything.
I do hope the ship waits for us.
I mean, we could always
Wanna wait
try
to
to ring
find
the
out.
bell again. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll ring it again if they don't show up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Shit.
Beauregard's had a lot of issues with extra planar, so he's like at the entrance, just kind of half leaned in. Every time we go somewhere, we get stuck.
This is realm
That's
I
not so
created, so
bad.
the only way you're
Oh,
gonna get stuck is if I decide to leave you in there.
Which is
and you
possible.
just get that side look like,
I listen. If you want to rest in Helheim, I mean, I'm not gonna stop you.
I mean, as long as I have like an open area to set up my little house, I'm good.
You got any trees?
Plenty of trees.
A big garden.
Alright. I'll probably go around there.
Stalka
I'd
opens
like
up
to find
the
a spot to set up the shop.
opens up the. It's like. Thing about it is it's a mansion, so it's literally a massive estate-sized place, and so yeah, there's plenty of room for that. Although she just created it as like a beachfront property to, just hang out and on some hammocks and barbecue. That's how she created
Beauregard
it.
will actually like give you a small clap, like this is impressive.
Yeah, I know. You always got to make sure any proper conjuration mage got to make sure you have this in the
I'll
bag.
go ahead and cook dinner for everybody.
You guys get a long rest without any problems,
Yeah.
with the exception of Sue, who has already taken his long rest beforehand.
Oh fuck.
That's how it works. But I assume after that,
Yeah.
how much longer do I have to wait before I'm able to sleep again?
Basically a couple of. You could technically the next day, during a short rest, you could take a long rest again.
Okay.
So like during a moment later, you could take it, yeah. But then you'd run into the same problem again that when they take a long rest, you can't take a long rest. Basically.
Well, that's the point of the item, right? Like,
Yeah.
that'll happen every time that I need to take that quick rest.
Yeah.
Unless you just decide to wait, or to not take the long rest.
Mhm.
But I mean,
Mhm.
yeah.
Disadvantages.
Mhm. It's very good for when everyone else takes a short rest and you're like, yo, I'm like really low on my resources. I can take a long rest instead. Or you're like, It's a good for the short rest. It's always good. For the long rest, it's like it can be dependable on when you can use it tactically, but then it screw you over the next day. And in this case, it screws you over in this area.
Can I take out my different tools or whatever? And I just wanted to look at one while we're just kind of hanging out for a little bit while they're cooking and doing whatever. I want to look at the frozen shard I took from the last one that I split in half. Could I? Because I don't want to like identify it or anything. I just want to get some like a vibe check, I guess, the artificer vibe check to see what maybe could be made out of this, what I feel I could do with it.
Let's see. You could make a things that it could be used for. A staff of frost.
Okay. What about like a frost brand?
Frost resistance armor or ring?
Mhm.
Frostbrand could definitely also be made by it.
Okay.
And I don't know any other frost items out of the top of my head.
Isn't there?
There's
I
probably
could
more,
be-
but I do not know the answer.
Okay, I could be confusing, but I thought there was an ice like cloak kind of thing, but I could be wrong.
Could be. If it is, I do not know out of the top of my
That,
head.
that gave you the equivalent of that warlock spell that gives you ice armor.
Like I said, could be. I do not know
Yeah.
the answer.
Okay, so I'm going to tell people, hey, if I had time, I could probably make, and I'll list off the things. Not really anything I'd be super interested in, but we've got options, and I've got my shop set up, and I'm looking through that, and I've got the piece of armor from earlier in the campaign. I've got the different little orbs we stole. Just getting a chance to actually do what Beauregard enjoys doing with the random stuff. And if anybody needs anything identified or fixed or looked over, bring it to the shop.
Sure.
Still my favorite magic item ever.
What do you think you could do with all these orbs we stole?
Well, my plan, and I've actually got a little sketch, and the closest thing I can compare it to is an Infinity Gauntlet, where they mount into my Thunder Gauntlet, and it allows me to cycle damage types. Like, I'd be stuck with one per day, probably, is the idea, but it's something I'm working on. And then maybe, like, how this is gonna fit like this, if I could make like a collar kind of thing that would fit on you, and then I could fit, and he's gonna show you how he would fit bands in it, so it could expand almost kind of like an accordion, so that no matter what shape you take, because he's still not entirely sure how you work, it could expand to. Because I'm not super great on some types of creation. I'm more of a focus on like what the merchants call wondrous items. Weapons are still something I'm learning, but I'm in the right place for that. Which ones were you? It would probably be easier to start with one, because I learned from the Master Smith there. At least I have the idea of how to throw one of these together, but I'm sure it would still take as much time. It would take a while probably, since I'm still learning, but I could probably make something as long as I have the rest of the components, because he had the wood and the metals and everything he needed. I'm not sure if I have that kind of stuff. I have more mundane things here.
Two nods. I was mostly curious.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great idea. I'm extremely interested in what we could do with something like this, and like Kadoka's staff being able to cycle through things, although, and he'll kind of whisper, she's absolutely terrifying with lightning damage. Just I don't know, your hammer is the one that the dwarf made, right?
Oh, the Fleming one? Yeah.
Because I didn't get a weapon, can I see how the orb is socketed into the weapon, or is the orb part of the weapon, Yannick?
Basically, what he did was he remolded the orb
Yep.
into the weapon.
He might be busy.
Can you
Maybe
hear
get a
what-
phone call.
Oh,
Now we can.
okay.
Can you hear me, or?
I was
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
I
you.
can hear you now. I was looking at the hammer of Sue that the dwarf had made with the fire.
Yeah, I heard
orb.
you, but
Oh,
you guys
okay.
didn't hear me.
Yeah, I just didn't hear you.
Alright, so what he did was he remolded the orb into the hammer.
Okay, so it's part of the hammer. It's not like it fits
It is
into
the
something.
hammer.
Oh, okay. And
He
so I just
basically
kinda
remolded it and added metal to it.
I take my design that I had for my rainbow gauntlet, as I was going to call it, and go, that's not going to work. But I'll be honest with you, I'm only interested in he'll set out 3 of the orbs.
Well, here, I'll
It-
just leave the hammer with you and
Yeah.
take as long as you need, and when we get ready to
It-
go, I'll take it back.
The only ones I'm interested in never doing anything for myself with, if I'm going to have to focus, is the Radiant, the Earth, and I think there was a wind one, but wind is more your guys' thing, so it's not huge. But definitely the earth and radiant.
I'm more interested in Heimdall's hair, to be honest.
Ymir's hair.
You mean the lady?
Ymir's hair.
Ymir's hair.
Pretty sure Heimdall was bald.
Yeah, Heimdall was bald. Sorry, I don't know these gods very well.
Yeah, but with the mention of Heimdall, he gets a little sullen. But having struck down his first enemy ever with the sword, he's a little proud of it. But yeah, I'll take the time and look over and just be working on ideas that if, as the party comes to me with stuff that we can build on. Sorry, cat. Why is there a cat in my shop?
Maybe it's Cadelcus?
Are we taking like a real life 5-minute break if possible?
Sure. If anyone needs to go to
I
the bathroom,
have-
go ahead.
I have to go feed the new, let's call them pups. But I think you saw, Yannick, Phil is safely in New York now. He is taken care of and we're not sure which zoo he's going to, but they guaranteed me he's going to be very well taken care of.
For everyone else, yesterday I saw the Furiosa movie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that
Heard
the
good
Mad
things.
Man?
It was pretty good, but I would say Fury Road was a little bit better.
I figured that's how it'd be, but I heard good things, and so I'm
Yeah.
curious to see it.
My main gripe with it is that they in this movie they used a little bit too much CGI. Whereas in Fury Road, they still did a lot of practical effects and everything to make it amazing. But in Fury Road, they used CGI mostly to make the background look good
Yeah.
and make the explosions more flashy, but they were still real explosions. And still
Yeah, the
real
only-
carbs that flipped over and everything, but in this one, there are clear scenes where they just used 100% CGI.
The only really major CGI thing that they used in Fury Road was, the big dust storm, which was fucking
Yeah.
amazing. but yeah, like you said, for the most
What
part,
they need to do
when
is
they're
hire a
crashing a
construction
fucking
company to
car or
Yeah.
a bunch of cars, they are literally just thrashing a bunch
Yeah.
of fucking cars.
But yeah, if they're racing some massive like construction equipment or some shit and they're crashing it into shit, I want to see that movie.
So
I want to see Killmonger in Mad Max.
But I do love Chris Hemsworth is the main villain, and I love his chapter so it's so amazing. Ladies
He's-
and gentlemen,
He's really good at playing an overtop character, probably because with so much time spent as playing fucking Thor. But I mean,
I was gonna say Chris Hemsworth is Thor, right?
yeah.
He just does good work.
Mhm.
Are any of the
although
rest of you
in the
being
last
quite-
Thor movie, Love and Thunder, he went a bit too far with being silly, and that backfired on him.
Yeah, although I still had fun watching it, but yeah,
I
it
feel
was
like
the
that might
weaker
have
one
been
of
an
the
issue
ones.
with the director than him.
Yeah, like someone, I always say this, like, directors should get freedom to make the movie they want, but producers do occasionally have to interfere, and that's what went wrong with that movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Taika
fair.
Waititi had too much freedom.
All right, I am back. And Sue, and unless you don't need them, I would like to give you 500 gold pieces worth of diamond dust for greater restoration if you ever have to pick it up because of
I
bad
have.
things happening.
That's very generous. I have over 300,000 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Well, you got me beat on that thing. 'Cause most of my stuff is like in the shop. You can see
Diamond
there's
dust just
like
weighs less than gold.
Yeah.
It's mostly
Like
about
the
it's mostly about resurrection for me.
Well, resurrection. I will pull out this tiny little treasure chest that then summons a larger treasure chest as I use Leomund's secret chest, and that's where I've got all my diamonds all arranged. Best I can do is the raised dead, but I've still got
Oh,
this other true resurrection scroll that you can use should we need one.
Mhm.
And I've got one more of those that you did on me before that let me foresee everything, but I figure we should save that for when we know we're up against a big threat.
You should ask Kidelka if they can learn this, and then they could probably make more. That's what wizards do, right? They learn scrolls and then they make
Yeah.
scrolls.
These are fairly powerful, and this I know is divine. I don't know if this is just a character talk. I don't know for sure because I don't do scrolls. It's not my thing, but we could definitely
I don't
look
do 'em
into it.
either.
I'd definitely be interested in more of the foresight because that is super handy.
It is a good spell.
Scrolls
And-
is totally a wizard's thing. How they expand
Are
their
Are
book.
you able to learn foresight as a wizard, or make scrolls from it?
I don't know.
I mean, if you want, I've got one scroll left. That if you wanted to put it in your book and
would
have
say,
it, if you can learn it.
Eventually, you could make a level 9 spell scroll, but currently, you're not a powerful enough wizard yet for it.
Yeah, okay.
If you can't do it, I don't know a single wizard in the world who could.
Wait until you're,
I'll hold on
wait
to
until
it.
you're a tier higher. Officially, level 23 is tier 5.
Okay, yeah, so then, yeah.
Then I guess if it's okay with you, I will hold on to it just in case an emergency, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I will show Sue where I'm going to be carrying my scroll cases. That just in case you have to quick draw, that this is here, potions are here.
I
In
can
case
cast.
I go down, and he'll
I
pull
can
an
cast both of
amulet.
these spells in an emergency as well. So
He'll pull an amulet out that's around his neck, and it's literally just a big damn diamond. If you have to resurrect me, this is handy.
gotcha. Thanks.
Yeah. And otherwise spell. The only thing I have to eventually find. Hold on. We're on like a beachfront. Hey Kadoka, if I take sand from here, will it disappear when we leave?
Yes.
Damn it. Need some sand. I mean, I could use a focus to do it, but it's so much cooler when you do it with sand. Wall of sand. And for the first time, Beauregard will eat some of. If there is a non-meat option, Beauregard will eat some of it, but he will still also have his stale bread because he just enjoys it.
have you ever had barbecue pineapple? It's fucking amazing.
I don't like pineapple. It's a texture thing.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Lots of stuff. I
I
also
love
don't like. I
pineapple
also don't like pears.
as long as it's not on my pizza.
I mean, I love it even on pizza.
I should buy pineapple.
Oh, pineapple pizza story. The other night at work, because I make donuts now, because I work at a Casey's. I don't know if those of you that live in America know about the Casey's General Stores or not.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's basically a lower grade 7-Eleven or Quick Stop. But somebody called in and they wanted the Hawaiian pizza, replacing the Canadian bacon with ham, replacing something else, the regular bacon with pepperoni, and they didn't want pineapple, but they wanted the pineapple juice, so they wanted me to glaze it. So what I did is I made the pizza regular, and then I stuck it in the bread oven, so it's only cooking from the top, super hot, super fast, and just glazed it with pineapple juice. And the people came back in and said that was the best they'd ever had from there.
The thing of it too is like, people make a lot of jokes, you know, that it's offending Italians and whatnot. Ironically, I'm part Italian and it doesn't fucking bother me at all. But the irony is, the pineapple pizza or Hawaiian pizza is actually the most popular pizza in Canada and Minnesota. Lived in Minnesota for over 20 years. And
Yeah,
here's the
I
thing, though.
was born in Minnesota.
Yeah, and here's the thing, though, is if you rewind back to the turn of the 20th century in the early 1900s, the Chicago Italian mobsters would come up into Minnesota to hide out and whatnot. And that's actually partly where making pizza and whatnot was born in Minnesota. So I mean, and it's with the Hawaiian pizza being the most popular in Minnesota. I mean, there you go.
So we have to blame the mobsters.
In
one of our
Italy,
most
it is a
popular.
bit of a stereotype, but Italians get really Italians can take a lot of insults, but it's like stepping on their soul when you mess with their traditional food.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
know.
just like it'd be the equivalent of telling someone your cat's ugly.
Aw.
Aw.
I have you on I have you on speakerphone, and you said that, and Minnie, my one that's always talking, just looked at me and went, "The hell he say?"
But yeah, it's like like a
Whereas
while
Elton,
back.
you know you're ugly.
A while back in Italy, in Rome, they literally arrested a bunch of restaurant owners for putting fake olive oil on their food.
Really?
Like the fake olive oil, it wasn't unhealthy. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not real olive oil. And they figured it out because normal olive oil costs one bottle costs about 40 euros, and this fake one costs 8 euros. But these restaurant holders, for using fake olive oil, went to jail for 2 years.
Wow,
Wow.
Yeah,
basically
it's
a-
like, and I was like, I imagine them going to jail, and then other prisoners are like, so what did you do? I put fake olive oil on the food, and all the
Oh, yeah.
prisoners go like, yo, and then they get shanked to death.
Our biggest seller right now is our barbecue pulled pork pizza. Yeah, I make the pulled pork from a pork loin every day, so it's actual fresh pulled pork. It's really good and has pickles on it, which is weird, but it tastes good.
Alright. But let's continue on with the game.
Yes.
You guys took a long rest, came out of the portal, and luckily enough, the boat's still there.
Cool. It's a good boat. Very good boat.
I wouldn't
Right
turn
on.
into a giant ape on it, but
It's called
good
kite. It's
question.
called kite surfing.
I'll ask: is this boat? Does it have like, are we expected that we will sail said boat, or?
Oh, probably.
It looks like a boat that you have to sail.
All right, that's fine. I just wanted to double check before I got up to the.
Give me
the
a
word
little bit
wheel.
then, so I can become proficient in that.
Well, I mean, if
I'm
it's
proficient in it. I can steer a boat. I
yeah,
got
if
it.
it's considered like quote unquote space or extraplanar, I mean, I could pilot it. Otherwise, I got navigator's tools.
Yeah, yeah.
I have expertise in water vehicles, so we're
Okay,
set as far
because
as-
otherwise, I mean, I got navigator's tools, and so I can navigate.
yeah, just tell me where to go and I'll steer us.
I'll go ahead and conjure a water elemental, or try
Although
to get
it's
a water elemental.
pretty much just following the river as Hella stated. So
Alright. You conjure a water elemental. Perfect, put it on here.
expertise in water and land vehicles is what I have.
What do you? And here's the water elemental. What do you want it to do?
Follow along with us in the river.
All right. You can make the water elemental do a con save. Just get it
Alright.
To do water. That is a failure. As the water elemental hits the water, it takes 71 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Yeah, you could.
How about
take
you
him
instead
out
just
if
get in
you
the boat?
want. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry about
I
that.
can cast detect poison with the rod of alertness. Can I tell if it's poison or just death?
And death.
If it was
Okay.
poison, the water elemental wouldn't be so fucked.
Yeah.
It's immune to poison.
Okay.
Oh,
That's not good. I am curious about something. Remember that water we took from the fountain with the giant head dude? I wonder if I drop a drop of this in there, what would happen?
One way
I
to find
mean,
out.
you
a
can if
pollution
you
fine,
want,
probably.
But I mean, it's up to you if you want to try
That's
that.
just me asking the group, like, maybe I'll need the whole canteen if we ever use it later, but it's just an idea of purifying this.
Actually, what we really should do is get some of this water too.
If you can.
Then we could do some alchemy with that. And see if they actually do have interactions.
And get in my alchemy tool, see if I can get a little beaker out and mage hand it in. My mage hand's probably gonna evaporate. Kadoki, you're the mistress of all magic. What do you think about this?
About what? What do you want to do exactly?
The death water. Do you think we should try to get a little bit of it for future uses? Because I know stuff about magic items. I'm not much on alchemy. You're probably better on that stuff than I am.
Actually, I don't give a damn about alchemy. Probably the
Oh,
points over at corn.
okay.
I was gonna say I don't have proficiency in alchemy, but I'm pretty sure it's more of we're in hell rather than the water being special. You know, there's
Yeah.
probably dead people in the water.
Oh.
You know,
Like if
But
we take the water to like.
if you want to take the water and it could carry the properties, I'm sure. You know, I mean, go for it if you want. There's no harm in it other than you're taking hell water with you.
Sue, I just want everybody's okay before I do this. I mean, it was kind of your idea, and it'll be yours if I can get some. But if I get
Oh, yeah, I'll help
alchemy
you get
tools
some.
and get a little beaker out, can I try, like I said, to mage hand dip it and see what happens?
What did you get for to put it in?
I got into my alchemist supplies
Mm-hmm.
and got like one of the little beakers that is used for acid. Like, even if I have to dump out one of my beakers of acid, I will
Alright.
replace it.
Empty. And you put it in there, and the little beaker just shatters. As it breaks.
Okay. Yeah, that
That'll
ain't
hurt.
happening. Got anything stronger?
Want to try it in a different way?
I mean, maybe we can
the
get some
only other
magic
thing
glass
I've
or
got
something
is-
later.
Yeah. That or like I've got my decanter of endless water, but I don't think it works like that. I don't think I can add to it. But yeah, let's sail on, my wayward sons.
Alright, but there's a boulder.
Yes. There's a big boulder here clogging the river.
See, the rock fucking stands the river just fucking fine.
Well, it's not alive, right?
I guess. Neither was glass.
Yeah. Oh, did that beaker have a soul?
Well,
I
if you
guess.
sure you can make an investigation check.
Could I? Alright. Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta use nature?
Sure. Same. Oh, looking at it, the lower side of the rock is completely destroyed. You could dive into the river, go underneath the rock, and come out the other side.
Except for the
Okay.
boat. Is that right?
Sorry?
Would I mean, we'd have to leave the boat, right?
Yeah,
Behind?
basically. But
So-
you could also find a different solution.
Yeah. Here, let's just pull up to the shore. I can take care of this.
Oh, you got it? Sweet.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll steer us over and just let us down right next to the side.
Alright, if the rock explodes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use mold earth to fucking
I-
take out this shore bank here.
I will get my shield ready and step in front of Kadoka, then just in case it comes exploding, I can take some of the damage for her.
Assuming this is, not, like, paved rock or something. I'll dig up some of the dirt and have the rock fall in.
Well, the rock does not explode as it is getting destroyed, but the fall in the water does cause a large tidal wave. Everyone on the boat can make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit!
Probably shouldn't have stayed on the boat. That water elemental is fucked.
Oh shit!
Big old deck
I will-
save.
I'd
will
say,
use my
Kadoka, you
shield
can do it with
master thing.
advantage. If Beauregard tries to help you with his shield, he can do it with disadvantage.
Yeah, and then I will use my shield master thing to that'll put me back to normal. I'll be at advantage on the deck save, and if I pass, I'll take no damage.
Alright, the DC
Oh, it's
is,
still
yeah,
advantage is still 13 for me.
the DC is 15.
Let me see. I think I have something I can add.
I'll give Kadoka. You can have my inspiration if you want to reroll your deck
Oh,
save.
thank you very much. So
The
reroll.
water elemental's getting bodied.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
15 exactly. Whew.
You avoid the tidal wave as you duck for cover. The water element's like, "Oi, water!" Takes 82 damage.
Bye.
Poor guy.
And you guys remember better than I do, so we can remember in the future my flash of genius I can do on ability check, saving throws, and attacks. So just in the future, if we get close, just remind me I have that because I have so many abilities.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember Flash of Genius. I'll try to remind you.
That's a free floating +5 we can use 6 times a day,
That's nice.
30 feet. But yeah,
We come across another rock, pull further
What was
away, and
the
I'll do the
damage?
same thing.
was there damage from this?
It's 82 damage.
If you failed the
Yeah,
saving
there was
throw,
82 damage to the water elemental. You're fine.
Okay. Okay,
everyone
if we
else
pass, we
made
take
it.
none.
Yeah, let's just say we're suck.
Okay, cool. That's all I was curious about. Awesome.
Alright, as you move forward, let's see. Corin and Beauregard have a good enough passive perception. There's something in the water that wants to jump out. As it jumps out, you already expect it, as you see a zombie T-Rex.
Nigel.
Go ahead and roll me initiative.
So non-living material can survive it. I guess
well,
because
they-
it was once
they're-
alive and is now dead or undead, it can be in the
Yeah,
river.
everything is immune to all damage except for this.
Ah,
the
okay,
necrotic
yeah, that
doesn't
makes
do
sense.
anything.
It's
Yeah.
necrotic damage, so they're immune to it.
They are getting hit. It just doesn't matter.
Hey, Corin, the rod alertness gives advantage on.
Yes, you have advantage on
Initiative, okay.
initiative.
I had that set up. I didn't know if I needed to still click advantage.
If you
but-
hold over your initiative, you can see that it rolls it twice. You rolled an
Okay,
18
cool.
and a 2. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to switch it if you have it set up.
Corin, you're
Yeah, I have it
first.
set up.
To no one's surprise, I will shoot this thing in the face
Cast arrow.
for a total of 27
hit.
fire damage. And then I will shoot it with a Dread Ambusher attack. And Ambush Master will give me advantage. 17.
That'll hit as well.
Oof.
Then, 70 damage.
Then I'll bonus action shoot it one more time.
Shit.
For a total of 23 fire damage additionally.
Alright, then it is Sue's turn.
I have advantage, right?
Correct.
It's gonna get bonked. Let's see. This is the fire maul, so it actually takes this damage, and that's an
That'll
18
hit.
to hit. Booming blade on top of that, so this damage plus an additional 3d8. Come on. 14 more damage.
And it goes down again. It's gone.
For reference, this is the text for Ambush Master. Dang. All right. All right. Goodbye. And I'll just put the bow away, grab the steering, and I'll just direct us on our way.
That was surprisingly easy.
Not everything is a fight.
Alright.
Had some good rolls.
Yeah.
Now you come near and you see people hanged on trees, blood eagled.
Ooh.
Oof. Rip.
As you hear loud screams coming from them.
No, they're still alive. Alive,
They're
quote unquote.
probably yeah.
You can make a religion check in this case.
Oh, sure.
See if you learned anything every time.
Oh yeah. I spent a lot of time with them.
Sue's like,
Fucking cultists.
You said history.
Religion.
Religion.
Oh,
but Korin and Kadoka know. Probably Truth told Kadoka. The Blood Eagle is a ritual that the humans of Midgard use to punish people that have been very naughty. And what they do is, well, they cut open your back, break your rib cages, and basically hang you on your skin. And
Yep.
if you scream in the entire process, then you get sent to Helheim to hang forever as a Blood Eagle. If you manage to keep quiet and hold in your voice the entire time, you will be picked up by the Valkyrie to go to Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Odin he's a fuck for doing this.
Well, I mean, I'd love to, well, judge and whatnot, but, the Fae, where I come from, can get a bit crazy themselves, even a little bit crazier, especially if you talk to some of the Dark Fae. Woo! Let's just say the Queen
The
of
more
Air
I
and
learn
Darkness
about
is
where you
not.
live, the less I want to visit.
Let's just say the Queen of Air and Darkness is not very forgiving.
I mean,
But
yeah.
As they are screaming, and you guys pass them with the boat, suddenly the courts start going towards you. I would like you all to make dex saves.
ah, shit. Uh-oh.
As you hear the scream, "Join us! Join us!"
just a regular save, not against magic.
So Korin perfectly dodges it.
I don't have another
Beauregard also
inspiration.
perfectly
Unfortunately,
dodges it.
Alright, and that was roll
It's a
30.
dex save, not a constitution save.
Why did I click con? Sorry. Much worse.
Alright, so you see basically the cords attach themselves to Sue's back and Kadoka's back, and they are pulled to here.
Oh, shit.
Alright, I'm gonna go over, and what you see is that, like, from the cords, new cords arrive with knives. As you hear the screams, Join us! Join us! Join us!
No.
Alright. Corin and Beauregard, is there anything you want to do and try and help them?
Yeah, I'll try and. You said it hooked into them and pulled them, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a quick. I just want to try and shoot those cords. Like I'll just hit the lines that are keeping them held.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah, you go to one side, I'll go to the other.
That'll hit, and then breaks one of the cords. There's currently 6 cords. On which person do you do it?
Kadelka. Or I mean,
Alright.
Sue, since Beauregard's over there.
Yes. There are currently 6 cords trying to get a hold of Sue. You destroyed 1.
And I will. Is Kadoka still conscious?
Yeah.
Conscious? Or
Oh yeah.
I will yell out, "Where would you rather be?"
Not here.
So I will vortex warp you right behind me.
Okay, well, I was gonna miss these steps. Otherwise.
Okay. Well, that way you're saving your spells, your magic. As much as Beauregard would admit this, your magic's more important.
Alright.
Well, I mean, it's just a level too.
And then, Kadoka.
Oh, I assume you will fail the saving throw voluntarily.
I mean, yeah, I'll go with it. I'm not gonna fight. Hell no.
Okay, I've had people fight it before, so I'll summon you behind me.
Alright, that was an action or
Action.
Alright, Kadoka, what do you want to do as you still see Sue attached to the same things?
Okay, let's see here. What do I got that could help him? I don't have any sense of how strong those cords are, do I?
Not really.
I'm just as a test, gonna fire 4 little bolts, one at each of the cords.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did see me shoot one of them with an
Yeah,
arrow.
yeah.
One cord is holding Sue now.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Alright, that was your action. So, Sue, what will you try?
I got one
Action.
cord left, right?
Yeah.
Smack. I'll just cut it down with my spare pocket moon sickle.
Alright, and you managed to cut the cord. Alright, and that is your turn. Then suddenly, more cords come out, and they attempt the exact same thing again.
Oh shit.
This boat moving.
Deck save.
Wasn't expecting round 2.
Corin is good. Sue and Kadoka get catched again.
Could I get a
Gotcha.
Flash Genius? That's a +6, you said?
Bo's also good.
Saves, I'm usually going to be good.
I don't think he heard you.
Okay, what's your Flash of Genius? +6?
+5.
+5, alright. That won't help. I assume it's a DC 20.
So this time Kadoka gets pulled into here, and Sue gets pulled into here.
I feel like this is gonna keep happening like this. Maybe I'll just be an air elemental.
We'll first do the people that haven't been grabbed by the ropes, and then we'll do the people that are grabbed. So, Corin, what will you do?
Knowing that Kadolka can free herself, either via teleporting or one of her other wacky spells, I don't know. I am actually going to, I'm going to direct the boat to keep moving. Like, I'm going to hold my action to try and get the boat past this as soon as everyone is on.
Alright. Beauregard, what will you do?
I will go ahead and I will yell to Corin. I've got 90 foot on my rescue teleport if we absolutely need it. But I saw Kadoka's magic missile just cut through him, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many are on each person? 6?
Yes.
I couldn't do. So let's. Sorry, Sue, but if I get Kadelka free first, she can probably do something to help you. So it would take.
Actually, no, go help him instead. I got
Okay, as
this
soon as
covered.
you say that, I will then turn with one of my shoulder mounted, and I will cast a. I will use 4 slots, so that'll be 6 magic missiles shooting out.
Alright. Sue's free.
Oh, I don't need to roll damage.
No, they don't. They have like 1 hit point.
Okay.
Alright, Sue,
So,
what
yeah,
are you
just-
gonna do now that you're free?
Move back onto the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Take a bonus action to turn into an air elemental.
Alright.
And I got 2 attacks as an air elemental. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to take out at least 2 of these hooks.
Alright.
Actually, I'll hold an action for when they inevitably try to do this again, and the action held will
Yeah.
be a whirlwind, so I can catch them all up in that. Get them all hooked to each other.
Alright, then Kadoka.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is just cast Misty Step.
Zoop.
And then, as my action, cover us with Wall of Force.
And then Corn's ready action goes off, and you sail away.
Sail away, sail away. That was creepy.
I'll say in Primordial, or I guess Orin in this case. Yeah, that was fucked.
I
Yeah.
didn't think it was any creepier than a zombie Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, far creepier.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
And Kadelka, who
That's-
understands Primordial, is that, yeah, fuck those guys.
I will turn to Elemental Sue because I forgot you didn't still have this. Hey, if you want that that mind protection again, just let me know.
Can do.
I believe something more to worry about is, well, if Loki or Fenrir is not too pleased with us, whatever they might do, I don't quite know what to expect from a god in terms of if we had to fight him.
Yeah, me either. I don't know what magics to prepare or anything.
Well, if
Well,
he's
I mean, I have stuff prepared, but
if he's a evil god, he's going to be a fiend. If he's a good god, he's going to be a celestial. So do with that what you will.
I mean that angel lady seemed pretty dark, but wasn't a fiend. So
Good
Well, I
blend
mean,
of
it's
the
not a
black and
hard
white.
line, but there are dark celestials.
and you get a surprised look of, oh, yeah, I usually want to deal with stuff in the mortal realm. Glad to learn though. Keep stuff out that needs to stay out.
Suddenly, you see from above you a large tree flying into the air and crashing right next to you guys into the ground.
Hey Sue, I found a tree.
I've been looking for that.
There, tree.
And you hear. Ruff, 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 as you
Nice.
see a
Whoa.
large flaming dog grab
Puppy.
and run away, but he's like super fast as well. It's right next to you guys. Do you guys do anything or?
Yeah, I'll throw down a speak with animals scroll, and I'll say, hey, did you happen to kill a guy a little bit ago?
Yeah. Need to return. Bye.
Bye.
Can I
All right,
pop? Divine
That was a
Sense
confession if
before
I've
you
ever heard
run
it.
Let's see. Fenrir is none of those things.
off? Okay, I will relay that
Beast.
information in case that helps.
As he runs off much faster than you guys' ships, or you guys' ship.
Is
Now
that
we
what
at
we're
least
at?
know he did it.
as you move forward to follow the river, because that is where Fenrir is going as well.
I'll continue us that way then.
Yes. Well, there's also only one way, one way to go, unless you want to go back.
Not like train tracks.
I just meant if we wanted to stop or something.
But from the side, you now see again, from afar already, out of the clouds, 2 white adult dragons flying towards you guys.
Jesus.
They look very hungry.
Living targets. Time to feast. Yes, yes. Time to feast.
And that is where we'll
Right.
end today's session.
I was about to say dragon for invisibility, right?
Kadalko just licking her lips. It's been a while since I've had dragon meat.